Guys, if you haven't already, make sure to follow the podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. It helps us more than you could imagine.
Welcome back. This is fine. Oh, Chip, finally we've made it to episode 30.
Yes.
Every single time, I swear, it's episode 30, but we're legitimately on episode 30 now.
That's 30 weeks of the Fellas podcast, by the way, non-stop.
Why the hell is the guest making a rustling noise before he's even started?
You're not having a fucking combo. I didn't even get an introduction.
What do you say?
Why not have a drink?
What do you mean intro?
You're like, yeah, let me make a drink.
All right, we're going to continue our intro. You make your little drink.
He's
yeah?
already roasted the size of the studio. This man, like, he comes here dressed like Miami Vice City. This isn't GTA.
Anyways, here we have one of the most entertaining people on the platform.
Thank you.
And has certainly made some of the funniest videos I've watched on the internet. He goes by the name AnEsonGib, aka Ali Al Fakri, aka my good friend, or our good friend, we should say.
Yes.
How are you, my friend?
I'm good, thank you for having me on the podcast.
Yeah.
You know what? There was a time where I thought, you know what? We're never gonna have Gib on the podcast.
No.
But
It was
the
a
good
struggle.
news is there was a fight coming up, and I realized Ali is the king of promoting boxing fights. There is no way he's given up the opportunity to promote this
absolutely
fight
not.
on our podcast.
Yeah.
Boys, don't get it twisted. I would love to have a conversation with you boys.
But let's promo day, baby.
No. I've been waiting just for the invite. Finally got it.
Yeah, and
thank you.
let me tell you, you are by far the best dressed guest we've ever had on this show.
For sure.
The bottoms don't match the top, but it's fine.
Are they joggers?
No.
Not the sliders. Oh my
Not
God.
on the fucking table. Not on the
That
table,
shows
man.
my hammies are bad.
Could you imagine he whips up his leg and he's out the fight because he's fucking got
He's
him
done his
plucked his leg
hammy.
on.
But how are you today? What's your plan like been recently? Did you train this morning? Are you here doing this today?
Today was my rest day.
Uh-huh.
I managed to get physio, some active stretches, active recovery.
Yeah.
I'm flying out soon.
Yeah.
We had the press conference yesterday.
Yeah.
But so far, as we're creeping up to the fight, things are getting busier.
Yeah.
A lot of twists and turns are coming, but...
You know what? We should actually just, to the people that maybe don't know what's going on, maybe you're not quite tuned in. Gib is one of like the OGs of the YouTube boxing scene. You had your very first one against Max Plays FIFA.
What a spectacle that was, by the way.
What year was that in?
2018.
Don't
I had
know.
two fights in 2018.
2018.
That's not even that long ago, really.
No, it was against our good friend Max, who we've mentioned a few times on the podcast. Owner of obviously Max Fit.
Yep.
Soon to be a global gym.
Yep.
And yeah, you to be perfectly honest with you, with no disrespect to Max, you battered him, but a lot of people would say that you actually battered a disabled man.
He is blind. He is blind. Can I confirm? He's blind in one eye.
Okay, boys,
Yeah.
Max is blind.
Boys, this is my boxing credibility. This is my he asked for the fight.
He did.
I said no.
Yeah.
I said no. And you,
I did nothing.
and Harry, the
I did nothing.
sickos, yeah, you knew Max was not fit for the fight, and you lot pushed for it.
And then it happened, and that was on the KSI Joe Weller undercard, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so when that, because I did, what was it? I was fat before, and I trained with Vidal a little bit. I remember when that Joe Weller KSI thing happened, you told me to DM Weller for a spar.
Yeah.
I DM'd him, and I got aired.
I remember that.
And then I DM'd JJ for a spar, and then that's how JJ found out about Vidal.
Oh, that was actually the case.
So it could have been either or at the time, like
That was
thinking
the
about
start.
the turns. It could have been Joe Weller that met Vidal.
Oh, I
you know what I
didn't
mean?
even think of that. So potentially Joe Weller could have ended up, well, maybe having Vidal as a trainer, or at least being introduced
Because
to
both
him.
of them didn't have proper boxing coaches, did they?
Yeah.
At the time.
Yeah.
Joe Weller had, I think he said in the podcast, his mum's PT.
Yeah.
And JJ had his
PT.
Like PT.
Yeah.
That didn't know boxing.
Uh-huh.
So it's weird how that
Wow.
happened.
So potentially, by you ended up sparring JJ, I guess, you ended up sort of causing, kind of, JJ to be successful in all the fights from then on, because ultimately, like, there's no
Vidal.
no,
Vidal.
no, I know, but I'm just saying, without that introduction, JJ could have been stuck with a stinker coach, and it could have been terrible. And in that scenario, Joe Weller might have won. Joe Weller then goes on to fight Logan and all. It's actually crazy when you think about the domino
I just want to
effect.
see Theo versus Floyd. That was what really could have happened, man.
Theo Baker got a shout out yesterday, you know?
What?
Yeah, Keemstar shouted him out at the beginning.
Really?
He said, it started with Baker and Weller.
Oh, I love that.
Shouted him out. I loved it when Keem did that.
I rate that. No, he was. Yeah, no, that was great. But anyways, yeah. So we had the very first fight against Max.
Yeah.
Think of that what you will. And yeah, you just beat him. You is it TKO? Is that what it's called?
Technically, it's a knockout.
Okay.
You want to call it that?
I dropped him. They gave him the 10 count, and they said he can't take no more. So technically,
okay, it's a KO.
You're knocked out a blind man.
You're
You say that with that.
You lost it up. I said no. I said no.
It was us. It was us. I'm sorry.
Please,
Anyway,
no, I gotta look good.
no, okay. So, anyways, you dispatch your first opponent with ease. Okay. Then we move on to the second opponent. Now, the second opponent was actually
Jay Swingler.
Swingler,
one of the toughest men in the UK.
Now this
He
guy
actually is.
This guy could see.
No. It has to be said because I've even said it about you, Chip. Right?
Yeah.
Was the fact that you have like this? I'm gonna refer to it as crackhead energy. Okay. And I'm telling you.
I'm not sure if this is a compliment. Or
No.
not a
It is. It's like people would, if they looked at me and they looked at you, they would probably think that I would win. I would win in the scrap. But in our friendship group, it is a known secret that Chippo would win just off of pure crackhead energy. You know those people you look at and you're just like, they have something about them that they will never give up and they will win a fight. You have that. Now I see, maybe the word maybe for Jay is not crackhead energy, but a toughness that most other people wouldn't have.
Let's talk about at the time when, because I remember I DM'd him. I didn't just call him out. I DM'd him first, asking if he wanted to fight. But at the time, he was the guy that was nailing his hand into walls and
crazy guy.
putting his head into cement and just doing barbaric, putting himself in a car and flooding it with water.
Yeah.
He was a nutter.
Yeah.
He was doing like jackass level stuff.
Yeah, mad shit.
Yeah.
Stuff that we were thinking like, could we do that channel? I remember would we do that type of channel where you have to hurt yourself?
Do you think you could do, that microwave, cement in the microwave thing? It's for people that don't know.
What was that one?
So he like he got a microwave, filled it with cement,
Straw.
and then he had a straw coming out
and
for
a plastic
breathing.
bag over
With
his
the
head.
I think I remember this.
Yeah.
Because the straw is bringing. Nah, I don't think I could do
And-
that at all.
Mate, my
That's mental. I
claustrophobia.
respect that in a weird way.
Could you do it?
No.
No way.
I
think it's nuts.
I would have died.
How did they get that off in the end?
Ambulance.
Oh my
Ambulance.
god.
Ambulance have to come around and sort it out.
I feel like they must be mates with the local hospital. Like,
Is it nuts? But yeah, anyway, that's just testament to just like how crazy these
split
guys
their
are.
shin. I said they did this thing where they went down a car door, down a hill. And then they split their shin and the bones on camera, like they're showing the bone.
Oh,
They're showing
really?
the bone to the camera. They did some crazy stuff. Jumping
Wow.
into stinging out of bushes.
that was the first time I saw
That's
them with
nuts.
JJ, right?
That was the one with
running
JJ.
The Nettle Olympics or something. We're fucking running through
Yeah,
nettles.
that stuff is psycho.
Yeah, I rated that though because that was essentially like the UK version of the Jackass, and they pioneered that. And even to this day,
Words as well.
they-
Accents on top of it just finished it off for me.
Mate, what they did in the YouTube team was very refreshing, and what they still do to this day is really sick. So I have a lot of respect for those guys. And then also, when I saw that Jay Swingler was gonna get in the ring with you as well, I had even more respect for that because people don't realize
Takes a lot to get in the ring, though.
even though it's in quotations YouTube boxing. Yeah, you just look at what like people get battered, people go through the ringer for it. So you had this fight with Jay Swingler and. There's only one word to describe that fight, and that was just a war.
It was a scrap.
Mate, it
Proper
was a scrap.
Even with
what was
the
that like
headgear.
for you?
I was confident throughout the whole fight, and I remember it was a war. But watching back, I did win every round.
You did.
I did win every
Yeah.
round. It was scored, I won every round. But it
Yeah.
was a war, though. I remember there was a time where he clocked. So I thought I had him. Against
Yeah.
the rope.
Yeah.
He'd go like 2 8 counts. I remember he would come back like he still had something left.
Crazy.
But he wants another scrap.
I saw
He
the-
does. He wants another scrap with
He
you.
wants another scrap.
He wants some.
It's
Addison
because
Gibb Jason White too.
after the Jake Paul fight.
Ooh.
But he needs to remember he lost every round. I'm happy to go for Swingler again.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy to go for
Wait,
Swingler
so
again.
we won't skip too far ahead, but let's say you win this next fight. Would you go back and fight
Of
Jay
course.
Swingler again? Yeah,
Of course.
Okay, cool. No, it was just. I'm sure he's
Anyone.
Probably, yeah.
Anyone.
Anyone.
Wallah, anyone. Wallah, anyone. Listen, boys. This is the point. I was going to talk about what people were saying yesterday. I will.
Yeah.
People yesterday, they were
So wait, what happened yesterday?
I had a press conference yesterday.
Yeah.
TikTokers were asked, how do you feel about the fight? What's your motivation? All of them were like, money. Yeah.
Really?
All of them. Stupid.
Yeah.
No, that just shows they're like empty people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm doing it because I just want to be a fitter, better boxer than what I am. I just want to improve, keep improving.
Yeah.
So saying money
Yeah,
is whack.
who would do it for
And who-
money, right?
Being a prize fighter, cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool, getting paid nice money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've said 7-figure giver.
Yeah,
I've said that. That's a cool, nice thing. I'm not saying your only motivation is money.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think you suck.
Would you say it was your primary motivation?
No,
Or
because I fought Max for nothing.
No, I know,
Yeah.
but what I'm saying is these TikTok guys, their primary motivation,
Money.
Like the only reason Bryce said yes was because it was $5 million.
Yeah, because of money, which they're not gonna make any money back on Bryce.
As in the company.
Yes,
won't.
they won't.
Yeah.
They won't. It's the YouTubers bringing the sales.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something crazy.
The TikTokers.
The TikTokers.
Yeah.
Can't sell food to a starving person.
Oh,
Lord have mercy.
I'm telling you, they
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
They renegade. They renegade. They can't do anything. Who's
Right.
gonna buy it? It's just horny. It's horny preteens that watch them. It is.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
horny preteens. They don't have fans.
true.
They don't have real fans. It's just horny.
So do you actually not think that they have real fans? Like
No.
it's clear that for example, when you do something, your fan base really get behind you. When I see these other guys, I don't see like that
There's
crazy
not.
energy behind it.
There's not.
Yeah.
Because they don't know how. They don't know how their passion or their content is a whine on the lads. Imagine me. It is. Imagine me asking you, "Oh, Freezy, I need a TikTok today, lad." And I'm just humping the air behind you while you're humping the air. So we're both humping.
Yeah, no.
We're both humping. It's crazy.
There's a technique to it though. Like you gotta
so
have a bit
this
of
is why
talent
this is why I realize I'm sat.
to
I'm
move
like,
those hips.
I'm fucking sweating and grafting on this video, like storyboarding, fucking thinking what goes here, what happens next, yeah. And I'm grinding to get the views, yeah. Because that's the goal, yeah.
Yep.
They got they're hella followers, yeah, like 40 M's, yeah. Just humping. It's nuts.
But me and Chip have said so many times on this podcast, we rate them.
Yeah,
right?
we
But-
rate
So
them.
I rate,
Yeah.
of course, because we want to get a following. So I rate that they found how to get a following.
Yeah, we rate the finesse.
But it's nuts. It's nuts. And something that I rate about it, they were on one app before Musically. They were Musically guys, and
Yeah.
that app fell.
It turned into
that
TikTok.
was
No,
before
yeah, but they
TikTok,
came
right?
out of the trenches. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I imagine the app,
Yeah.
it died and then got resurrected to TikTok.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's what I can kind of respect. They've seen the pits.
Yeah.
They did the grind on me challenge and the WAP and
Yeah.
all of that.
Yeah.
They went to the pits and then they climbed back out.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
that I can rate.
Yeah.
But still can't.
But yeah,
Gibbo,
you don't-
Gibbo,
yeah.
10 million views a video. Are you shagging the air? Are you
See,
doing that?
I
Are you
thought-
doing that?
I thought about this.
Are you doing that?
Bro, because I had to fucking YouTube because I don't know TikTok. I don't know who he is.
I'm doing it. I'm letting Carl whine on me for
You
10
wouldn't
million
do
views.
it.
Mum's life. Boxers
Do
only.
it. It'll get numbers.
No,
you know?
no, it's not
You
doing
know, it'll get
10
numbers. If you two whine, on each other, it'll get numbers. But you can't do it. You can't.
Why
You
can't we?
I'm being serious. Like you do it once, right? But these don't. Like,
How
it's
do
a
they-
regular
Let's do it the
thing.
one
How do
set.
they get away with it around their friends?
It's because all
If
their friends.
Gibbo-
then
if-
'cause they're all
bro,
doing
if
it
you
as well,
saw
they're all
me
doing it.
humping my pillow doing the grind on me challenge.
Yeah.
What are the boys saying?
Yeah, but that's the
What are the
difference.
boys
Comment in
saying?
saying this is fire, bro. You killed this shit, bro.
No, but the whole point is that all the boys. So it's like all the boys are in on it. They're all doing
No,
it.
but let's say I just started it. I'm the trendsetter. I'm the wine don.
Yeah.
Once they see the money come
Yeah,
in,
the
then
views.
they'll go. Actually, maybe I should hump this
Yeah.
pillow.
They're all on demon time, bro. Like, it's different out there.
But anyways, look, I understand where you're going with that. But anyways, let's continue through the timeline as we go.
Yeah.
So we had the Jay Swingler one. You ended up winning that one, and then from there, it was it Jay Paul
I
after that?
called out Weller because remember Weller afterwards. Weller
Yeah.
was on.
Oh, that was actually epic.
yeah,
That was.
and it went on.
Yeah.
He told me straight after the fight, "Gib, the fight is not happening." Yeah.
Oh, what? Right after.
Right after, I remember the after, like, "Gib, it's not happening."
Was there any
I said,
reason?
He just said, I don't know, I was here at the moment, I just did it. And
Oh, fair enough.
I told him I'm not going to announce this. So I kept like poking the bear online. I said, yeah, Gibbon Weller is on, but I knew.
Oh, I love that.
I knew. So,
He must be so pissed. He's like, I've told you it's not happening, and you're still poking the
nah,
bear.
he had to announce it.
Okay,
So I'm going to keep running with it
Yeah.
Right.
until he announces it.
What, announced that he's not? Oh,
Yeah, because who knows? He could change his mind. He could be training behind closed doors. I don't know.
Yeah, fine.
It's true.
I don't know. But like, I'm going to keep going.
What, even to this day, you're gonna keep?
No. So.
Oh, you mean back then?
Yeah, back then.
Yeah,
back
okay.
then. So I kept going. He made an announcement. I was like, fair enough.
Yeah.
And then he actually nice to me.
Oh,
In what-
really?
in what
How
way?
did he do
He
that?
was because when he said it was off, he then sparred Jake Paul, and he was the first person to say, "Would you fight Gibb?"
Oh,
I remember that.
And the car, they were
was
on a
sat
car.
on a car, wasn't he?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was sat on a car.
Was
They-
this at Jake Paul's house when he went to and he
Yeah.
got hit with a body shot?
Yeah, so it was him that started it.
Yeah.
It was Weller the started.
So
the,
again, like what I rate about what Joe did, he sort of like he always stayed involved with it, and like a prime example is the fact that, well, you could say that he helped make that fight happen, which was obviously amazing for you.
Yeah, he started the snowball. Yeah,
Started the snowball, yeah,
Yeah.
which is sick.
I ran with it.
Yeah, oh mate, but that's one thing that like there has to be given credit for is the way that if someone gives you even the smallest of a nibble of anything, you run all the way to the hills
Yeah,
with
man.
it, doesn't it?
Like, you got yourself a Jake Paul scrap, bro. Like, you did that.
Is, no offense, right? No offense, but before the Jake Paul scrap, like you were a small YouTuber, and there is no way in hell that fight should have ever happened.
And
It's a
it did.
FIFA back opener.
Yeah, you were a FIFA back
It was,
opener.
man.
Bro. Before my call-out video, I had a 191 draft. Yeah, uploaded. Didn't do numbers. Delete. delete. Call out video out.
Yeah,
Call out video out. But the call-out bit, it was fun. Whole build-up, it wasn't gonna happen. I managed to get like the people tagging like Eddie Hearn.
Why wasn't it gonna happen?
Because it just wasn't. No, like it wasn't viable. It was just my name. I called him out.
Okay.
Then I started getting Eddie Hearn involved. I said, tag Eddie Hearn, tag
remember
DAZN.
that.
It was happening. Build up was good. And then December 25th, they're like, fight January 31st.
Wait, that's Christmas Day, that isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's essentially when I signed the papers.
What on like around
late,
then?
Yeah, like late Christmas, 20th to like the 25th. I signed it and then I flew out on the 5th of January.
Merry
Vegas.
Christmas,
To
son.
Vegas, and that's where you did your boxing camp out
Yeah.
there. What was it like out in Vegas?
It was taken out of my comfort zone, thrown
Yeah.
into the deep end.
Because when people obviously they've seen the fight now, they know it. Obviously, you didn't get a chance at all to show what I've seen. I've seen a lot of behind the scenes footage, and a lot of people instantly went to think like Gib didn't even bother training for this. Gib didn't train, but actually, your training was crazy. I've seen the footage.
Altitude so I had to get used to that altitude. I had to bulk because before, like I remember, I was skinnier than what the weight limit was. I had to bulk, and it was crazy training with pros, having to deal with so many people, like
media
people. They were just there, just recording. I'm like, boys, I'm trying to train. I'm not this social guy that wants those cameras out. I'm here to train.
I feel that's the difference between the UK and the US. You know, in the UK, no one really likes all the camera stuff. In the US, they love it. They film
There's
everything.
moments for it.
Yeah.
Not every day recording, give me an interview. I know. There were some things I just didn't like. And a lot of people just wanted a piece of the pie coming in. Like, because the way that Americans operate and the way that the English operate is very, very different.
In what ways?
People know their boundaries, I feel.
Really?
People don't know their boundaries.
Or do you reckon you're just more used to like the UK boundaries versus the US, where the US is like get your bread, get your clout at all costs. That's how the US work, right? Whereas in the UK it doesn't work like that.
No.
So, and then obviously you doing that camp in the US, it was like you're now well out of your comfort zone, and you didn't realize that the boundaries there are almost non-existent. Everyone was trying to get a bit of their clout,
And
whatever it was.
hello pro boxers, I had that target. Had that target on my back.
What in the camp?
Yeah, the target. Even now, you get that target of being because everyone strives to be on the events. So you're this YouTube guy. They're coming for you.
Really?
They're coming for you.
So would you say that camp was the hardest of the camps that you've done? The Jake Paul one?
I'd say even afterwards, it's still hard. It's still very hard. I'm going against like top level pros and amateurs.
Yeah.
So it is hard. But that was the first dip. I never did it before. I didn't face pros before.
Oh, in the spot. So yeah, you're
in
facing
Vegas.
genuine like American professional boxers. And how were you getting on in those spots?
They're hitting hard.
Yeah,
Of course. I remember this one guy. He hit me with a bot. Like, I felt like I got stabbed.
Really?
It felt like I got stabbed. I can't just fucking lie and say, I knocked them all out.
No, of course not.
Yeah, that's a classic one they're doing.
So
Bro,
much more fun.
like you gotta learn. You're gonna learn.
Yeah.
You're gonna learn.
You're gonna learn
Bro,
today.
it was so quick. The body shot.
Yeah.
It felt like I got stabbed. I promise
Really?
you. Not like I've been hit with thuds.
Yeah.
But this one was sharp. Like sharp.
Took your breath away?
Yeah, I felt like I got stabbed.
Right. And did you get knocked down in that, or was it just, or
I
was
don't
it just
think I
like
did, no.
no? Because
No,
I
no,
remember
no.
you told me that like you hadn't been knocked
No,
down in
no,
that
no,
thing.
no.
Because yeah, it was that particular camp. Because Sam was doing a lot of the filming for or seeing a lot of the footage for that camp, so I was getting to see that. And the work that was being put in was relentless.
Insane.
So how would a day look like in that camp for you? Like you wake up.
I don't want to give too much because these
Oh, okay.
YouTubers are inexperienced.
Oh,
They don't
okay,
know.
okay,
They don't
okay.
know. They
Okay,
don't know. They don't know the work.
The TikTokers are inexperienced.
Most of these dons are. Most of them are.
Yeah.
Most of them are. I would only say about 5 people know the actual work.
Yeah.
Some people just show up to train and that's it.
You reckon Taylor's training harder than you are right now?
No.
Not even close.
Impossible. People are saying
That's
this is what the Americans. This is what I want to say yesterday. I didn't get my chance. Yeah. They said he's the most experienced. He's the most experienced.
Uh huh.
How many main stage fights has he had? This is gonna be my 4th. I know what it's like.
0 cap.
So I'll let them go with the narrative. Oh, he's the most experienced. Good,
It works
good.
in your favor.
That's good for
Why
me.
are they saying he's the most experienced? What is the basis
What
for
is
that?
his history
Yeah.
of boxing?
Like he looks like he got decent technique, but why is he
Bro,
experienced?
he's just on pads. He's just on pads.
Has he not had any fights?
No.
Is he? No. Oh wait.
No, really?
I swear I read something.
even if he has had fights, it doesn't matter because
Yeah.
he's never done it in
On
front
that
of a
stage.
crowd on a main stage.
Yeah, that's one thing I would
big
say.
game changer. There's some people, yeah, they look amazing in the gym. I've seen pros; they look amazing in the gym.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to fight day, they look awful. Like they're better gym fighters than they are main event fighters.
Yeah. Well, it's easy. Even I did stuff on pads. Yeah, it was on my story. Like back, this was a very original time when we were all. And bro, I promise you, anybody can
you
look good
styling
on
on them?
pads.
Yeah.
bro. Yeah,
What, you doing a little number?
Bro, I swear to God, if you looked at the way I was moving on those pads, you would be like,
Yeah.
he's a good boxer, or whatever. Mate, I'm telling you, anybody can look good on pads.
That's the
I am
thing, innit?
I'm shit at boxing, but on the pads, you could. I look just the same as anyone else doing
Mm-hmm.
fucking pads. It was, it's just one of those, and that's why these little training videos and people going, wow,
Yeah.
he looks quick, he
Well,
looks
it's
fast.
just
It's
like, the
like,
second you get out there in front of the, I've obviously never done that, but
Yeah.
well, for example, when we went to do the Sidemen games and you walk out and there's fucking 40,000 people around, you're like, shit, your legs go a little bit, woo.
I remember.
It's a little bit
I
scary.
remember when we walked
So
out,
for
you're like,
you,
"Fucking hell,
for
Gib."
you, of course, you're doing it in front of all these people, but you're actually instead of being 22 football players on the pitch, it's just you and one other
And
guy.
one other
and you are
person.
the main focus, and you know it's being watched by millions online. It's not the same as training in gym box, is it?
No.
What is it like when you walk out and your music?
scary?
'cause
Do
you
you like
always
it?
come out to a banger song. What's it like?
I love it. But I know some people, like I've seen it. They turn blue.
Yeah.
They turn pale. Like you've seen it before.
Yeah.
I don't think Logan likes it.
no.
I don't think Logan
looks
likes
scary
it.
to be fair, but you enjoy
I
the moment.
like it.
You come out
it's
screaming.
fun.
No,
It's
you
fun.
do,
There's
yeah.
fucking music. There's fans. You go in the ring. You fucking wave. This time people are gonna hate me. I'll give them the finger. Yeah, raise up,
So,
boo me, boo.
Do you reckon you're a bit of a villain in this fight?
Nah.
See,
surely
everyone
not.
see, it's the UK that thinks no, but
the US
someone told me, Gib, you're always the villain.
Really?
Yeah,
Who said that?
Who said that though?
someone told me
Yeah.
that I'm always the villain because, for example, Jake Paul never mentioned me. I was the one that was
Hustling it.
Yeah, because he said, "Who's Gib?" and I just kept antagonizing. You fucking
Yeah.
hairline, Jay Swingler, I'm antagonizing. Even Taylor Holder. So there can't be too good. He's too nice.
Yeah,
he's
he is.
nice.
No, well, that's one
Gone.
thing that I said, and I said it to Chip. I said it to you as well. Is it like I like Taylor Holder?
Yeah,
and I know it's
can't
one of those
lie.
things that like you have to get in a different
decent.
mind frame during training and things like that. But I watch him and I think this guy, he's so nice.
Yeah,
From what,
he's
from what
chilling,
I've
eh?
seen, from what I know,
Yeah.
or from what I've seen, he seems like this nice, humble, religious guy.
He's religious.
Yeah, religious
Yeah,
guy.
okay.
Yeah, so there's things about him that I rate about him.
Yeah.
But I have to fucking spark him out.
Yeah, it's
I have
true.
to
Yeah,
spark
we
him
got that.
out, so I don't care if he's this nice guy.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah? And you can be nice and you can do it for the money. I'm coming to redeem myself.
Yeah, it's redemption in Miami, baby.
Redemption in Miami, exactly.
That's sort of the goal. Is that the tagline that you've given for yourself here? Because
For this fight,
the
yes.
the Jake Paul fight was in Miami.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, that didn't go the way you wanted. So now this one is all about redeeming yourself, and then hopefully, because I mean, if there's one thing we know is that there's the people that are wanting like the YouTube boxing stuff
Yeah.
to slow down or stop. If you guys have a pair of eyeballs and you haven't been living under a rock, you'll see that it's just getting started. This thing, the money involved.
There's too much money in it, man.
It is
and wherever
nuts.
the money is, you know, that shit will
That's
go,
where Gibbo's
like,
gonna be.
Yeah, Gibbo will be there,
To
man.
the Donnies that said that YouTube boxing was over, it's in your face. It's in your face. It keeps going. Yeah, I've seen the tweets online. They said it was going to be done. Fuck them. Yeah, because we're still raking it in. We're still raking it in. Even though money's not motivation, just in your face. In your face. In your face. We're making so much money.
Speaking of
I love you, man. I swear to
Because the
God.
bastards, they tried to shut it down. They tried.
who's they? Just
Who?
people.
Are you just talking about like?
the haters. The haters. They tried to stop. You know. They tried.
Yeah.
They tried so hard, but
Yeah.
they fucking failed.
But they did fail. They did fail. In terms of the money, how's this fight comparing to your Jake Paul fight?
Oh God, astaghfirullah.
Stop in the point. He's what he wants to know the details.
No, I don't need to know exact figures, but like in terms of the money that you're earning, how close is it?
We're still 7-figure Gibber, right?
Listen, we're doing fucking good for ourselves.
No, I know.
Have you not seen the way that I'm dressed now?
Well, people can't give these drinks are in the way.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. It's good. It's good. But the main focus is the fighting.
Yeah.
The main focus is the fighting.
Yep.
And upping my skill level.
Okay, nice.
And how do you see yourself now compared, like in this camp compared to the Jake Paul camp?
Way sharper. Way more stronger. There's some power behind my punch. I can see him. I feel that. I feel that when I hit people now.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before I was just relentless, active. I'm now hurting people. And Taylor Holder's gonna get hurt.
So why is it? A lot of people want to know. We obviously have the famous crab stance, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now hear me out, because that you went into that fight.
Did you just laugh?
If I see he's got
BTS Alex had a
Did you
little
just
chuckle.
laugh? Did you just laugh?
Right, so we have this famous crab stance.
Oh my God.
I had never seen that
gone
from
red.
you ever in all the footage and nothing. Why did that happen on the night?
I remember it was like the last week.
Really?
It was the last week.
Of camp.
Camp.
Yeah.
Obviously, shit's heightened. Yeah, shit is heightened.
Yeah.
Fight day's coming. I was in training. I must have done this one good move. But, like, it wasn't that. It was staying low. I must have done something going on and countering. I must have done something like that.
Yeah.
And Fidel was like, that's it. That's what you do. You stay low. Yeah, that's it. I remember, yeah, stay low.
Oh my God.
I was like, yeah, fucking stay low. And I remember I'm with fight day. I'm in my fucking room. I was like, I was in the fucking mirror.
Shadowboxing.
Yeah, shadowboxing. I was like, if you ain't low, you ain't winning. Yeah, you lot.
So you were doing a crab in your hotel
Yeah,
room.
you lot will visit me. And I was like, Cal, listen to me. If I ain't fucking low.
Yeah, you did say
I was
that.
like, if I ain't fucking low. If you don't see me low, I'm not gonna win.
Oh no!
I kept saying it like a madman.
And then you went in there and you were just too low.
Low. I never rose.
I can't believe this is where it actually came from. I really can't
the
believe
last
it.
minute, the head movement was elite.
No, the head movement was nice.
Slip,
Yeah.
hook.
Yeah.
I remember I hit him with a hook. There was a time where I cornered him even, but I didn't notice that at the time. But watching the back, he was in the corner.
Yeah.
I fucking cornered him. I should have laid into him there and then. But shit, man, fight happens. I lost.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a winner and a loser,
Of course, there has to be a winner and a
always.
loser.
but
Well,
not many people. What do you mean? Well,
Look
Well,
at
no,
me
because
draw.
it could be a draw.
oh yeah,
That's
shit.
what I'm
Fuck's sake.
I was saying, what the fuck is he insinuating here? There's only one fucking loser. Yeah. Not many people that fucking lose come back.
No, yes.
No, you came back well, man. You
Do you
handled
think
it
if
well.
the Floyd fight never happened, Logan Paul would have came back?
No.
I don't think so either.
No, because he's seen a money opportunity here, and he's gone, and not only that, but look, I think he even came out and said it as well, that even if there was no money involved,
he would have done it for free.
He would have done it for free, and you would. Anyone here would do that for free, right?
No.
The figures come out
Floyd,
for that?
50 mil. 50 mil.
Is that what?
50 fucking mil.
Have the figures come out for Logan Paul? Do
No,
people know
no,
what
no.
Logan
But it's
Paul's
gonna
getting?
be-
What
it's
do you
gonna-
reckon he's getting? Like, what do you reckon, Gibbo? What's
I would
Logan
say
Paul
like
getting
10
for Floyd
mil.
fight? That sounds about right.
10 mil.
I think that's.
Like, if Bryce Hall's getting 5
Do you
mil
know-
for Austin McBroom, right?
I've already made my point.
Okay.
That
Maybe
money
that-
is a waste of.
What
I
was the
don't know.
point? Are you talking about the booty shagging the air thing?
No, fucking Bryce Hall. Bryce Hall won't get no fucking sales.
Yeah.
Bryce Hall won't get sales.
Yeah, okay, so...
So what about this Logan one? How much
that's
do you
what I'm
reckon
saying.
Logan's getting for a fight against Floyd Mayweather? Now, obviously, Floyd Mayweather is going to be taking the majority of the money home,
yeah.
which you would expect.
What do you reckon? 70-30?
No, 80-20.
80-20?
Yeah, I reckon it's pretty harsh. But at the end of the day, anybody would take 80-20 if it is like
Well, you
10
get to
mil.
But then
Fight
again,
Floyd Mayweather, man.
would you reckon,
Yeah.
what was McGregor's and Floyd's split?
I don't
I feel
know.
like that one would have been a bit
He made
closer.
100. I think he made 100 mil.
Who did? Floyd.
McGregor.
Oh, McGregor, then
And Floyd,
Floyd's
I think,
making-
took 300 or 400.
I don't know.
Triple the amount.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's
but-
crazy. Do you remember when Floyd fought that like kickboxer?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
in
Japan or
Japan, it was
China
an
or something.
exhibition match.
And it was
Oh.
just, it was awful, wasn't it? He was meant to be like the best kickboxer. I mean, I got that
He
wrong.
was-
but I'm
He was
pretty
like a young prodigy.
I've assumed he was like something good.
Yeah.
Something
He was
worth
like,
making
but he
happen,
was
right?
like 35 pounds less than Mayweather.
Yeah, he
Really?
was tiny,
Yeah,
to
he
be
bullied
fair.
him, he
He was
And
tiny.
it was only, but it was so weird. I'm not even gonna lie. I was watching that fight. You guys could probably YouTube it and watch the highlights after this. But if you go and watch it, it just looks. I
Weird.
don't want to say
Kid looked
set
really
up,
scared as
but
well.
yeah, he looked scared, and he just like rolled over. Did you watched it, right?
He made him cry, man.
He made him
He
cry.
bullied the kid and made him cry.
He did, but Floyd came in so out of shape.
And he danced in his face while he was crying. He was dancing in his face.
Yeah. It was,
It was
it
outrageous.
was bad. It was
Wallahi,
bad.
It's a little prodigy. Yeah, they loves
Yeah.
fighting. He wants to do his country proud.
Yeah, and he just got peppered.
Yeah.
And he got peppered. So yeah, I mean, going back
you
to
know
the
what?
original point, I reckon it's 10 mil for Logan.
Okay, and then when this fight happens, right? Obviously, we got Logan Paul. What's Logan Paul weighing at kg? Give me a rough kg
90?
estimate.
He's gonna weigh in 88.
Okay, for this Floyd Mayweather fight,
Yeah.
right? What's Floyd Mayweather? 70, 65?
I think it said
I
he
could've
can be
got that completely
maximum
wrong.
160, but I think the highest he's ever gone is like 155.
Now, here's
I think.
my
What
point.
is
Is
that?
it 155? I could be fucking wrong.
Anyways,
But anyways, like-
yeah, he's
Yeah,
way
he's like-
bigger than
It's
him.
not 155,
Who's
come on.
gonna like? What's gonna happen? Is Floyd gonna take this to the later rounds for the entertainment, or is he just gonna come in and just done a quick shebang?
After that
'Cause remember
little-
McGregor? A lot of people are like, oh, he dragged that out for the entertainment aspect, all that stuff. Is he gonna do the same thing?
I don't know, but then there
He's
was
gonna batter him.
I think he
He-
might.
wait,
I think he
Floyd's
might
gonna
be
batter
annoyed.
him.
I think he
He's
might
gonna
just go in and do a 1 round, like 2 round. Yeah, fuck you, on you, brother.
when you say he's gonna batter him. What's the?
I don't know, body shots. I just feel like the body shots or something.
He
Logan,
can he KO
And
him?
he might not get hit
Logan,
once.
Don't box and garner the ting. Weird punches, not normal punches.
Yeah.
Something that not a
Just
normal
power.
punch. Bro, you just gotta hope for the lottery punch.
It could
Yeah.
work.
You
gotta hope for the
It
lottery
could
punch.
fucking
Yeah, yeah.
work.
And garner the ting. It doesn't have to make sense. Don't fucking wait and counter punch and whatever he's doing in these sparring matches.
Yeah.
Hug
You
him.
can't do that. You have to be a bully, this big unit that's just swinging these fucking weird punches.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
has to be not boxer.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
boxer,
yeah.
just weird shit.
Yeah.
Almost hiring like an MMA fighter, like to come and teach him how to like strike MMA.
Bring those fucking uppercuts in from the ankles and just go, man. Swing windmills. I'm trying to see Dragon Ball Z.
Logan Paul has sparred a world champion yet?
No.
Like a legitimate world
No.
champion.
Maybe.
Right.
I wouldn't.
Ryan
say no to
Garcia,
that.
like a little play spar, he's done with him, but like a legit, like even like a world champion is under like Mayweather.
I would like to
I
think
would
that
think he
Logan
would have
Paul
probably
has
done
got
that.
someone really good to
Yeah.
try and emulate.
Just to see what
Yeah.
it's going to be like. He's probably brought in someone and be
I
like,
think
look,
he tried.
I think he would have.
Do you reckon he's just
I
collecting
think it
a
would be-
bag?
it
I
would
think he's
be
just trying to
silly
improve
not
his
to, though.
boxing. This is why I think he's just trying to improve his boxing. Because if he ever faced a world champion
Yeah.
and it's on,
Yeah. You think it's a wrap?
finished.
Finished.
But you'd like to know, right?
Finished.
Like if you're Logan Paul, you've got that infinite
wanna
budget,
go
you've got
in,
that
yeah.
infinite clout. You could get anyone in because it's an opportunity for even the world champs, the old ones,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
You'd want to bring someone in just to see or even gauge what it's going to be, even a tiny bit like going against Floyd Mayweather.
I've got a big
Right?
question. Okay. Is it actually possible for someone of Floyd's weight to knock out someone of Logan? Like, can Logan Paul actually get knocked out in this fight?
Yeah, I think so.
Like,
I think it'll be a
knocked out-
TKO.
I think you get
No, not like
You mean a one punch?
I'm talking, bro. Like Nate Robinson.
No.
No, it's not possible, is it?
It is possible, but I don't see it.
No.
I don't
No,
see it.
I don't know. I don't know. I think that's a tough
Anyways,
one.
look. That's another one of the boxing days. That's exciting. I'm looking forward to that. And that actually is a week before your fight in Miami. And your event actually had to move it because of that, right? Okay, well, I'm pretty sure it was originally they were almost going to be on the same day, and they were like, actually, we should probably move this a week.
Because we were going to obviously fly out to Miami for your fight again, and obviously we can't. And we were even mentioning like, oh, imagine we could go
and
watch both because of both in Miami. Let's try and get tickets. Obviously, we got fucked, so we can't go. We can't go support Gibber in Miami, unfortunately.
How are you getting? How you doing that stuff now? Because it is actually a bit for the press conference. To anyone that would have seen it, you had to be on like a screen because you couldn't make it out there due to all the rules and stuff now. But there is a way to get out there, but you have to go like via Mexico, do 2 weeks there, and like, how are you getting out there?
So yeah, I'm going to Mexico.
Yeah.
And then we're arriving midway through fight week.
Right.
And I believe just weighing fight.
So I spoke to you about this the other day, but you're doing a bit of the camp in Mexico.
Yes.
Yeah,
like
you
1
are,
week,
right?
1 week, yeah.
Yeah,
so
1
I'm
week
bringing
of it
some
there.
sparring partners out there. Whole team's going out there.
Cool.
Staying fit.
That'll be quite cool. Like, it's quite cool.
cool.
It's not ideal, but it's cool.
It's cool.
Good vibes.
Yeah.
I like it.
You ever been to Mexico?
Never.
First time ever.
I've never been.
When does the fight camp end before the actual fight? When do you stop like mainly?
So we'll
1 week before.
we'll still be training, but nothing like
Nothing heavy.
No, like 50
Because you got to
rounds
let the body
on
rest
assault
and
bike
get ready, right?
Or yeah, like heavy rowing or big sparring matches. But I'll still be keeping sharp.
And obviously, last time you had Vidal and stuff, and this time you don't. So you got a whole new camp. How what's the difference? How do you feel it's better for you?
Vidal was always gonna retire after the Jake Paul fight.
That was always the plan.
Because he wasn't even gonna train with the Jake Paul fight.
Okay.
Yeah, he niced me to train me in the Jake Paul fight.
Yeah.
So I flew out to Vegas, and he was gonna retire regardless. After the loss, I remember I was roaming around the UK, hella different gyms, all across the UK.
After the J-Pop fight.
After the fight, I just
yeah.
continued training.
Yeah.
I remember roaming through different gyms trying to find the right trainer, and now I found the right trainer. I got the right team.
You enjoying it? You enjoying working with a different team?
I'm enjoying the whole new team, yeah.
Yeah. And obviously that comes with a whole new set of sparring partners, anything like that. And
New faces, new looks. Yeah, so the whole shebang.
Chip, I mean, look, we love making sure things look pretty downstairs. It is part and parcel of being part of the male specimen,
Oh,
right?
Lord have
Now,
mercy,
no
Mom.
one does it better than Manscaped, yeah?
No.
Our good friends at Manscaped,
They
I might
don't.
add, okay? Now, Manscaped. Now, spring is upon us. Spring has sprung, okay? And Manscaped has the best tools to get you ready.
In the business.
In the business.
In the world, man.
Okay, now Chip, you've told way too many stories already about how you've nicked yourself and things have gone south. It's
So
gone very
true.
red. It's a bloody mess.
I don't
The
even
good
know
thing-
what I've got down there anymore.
Well, until you start using
Until I
Manscaped.
started using Manscaped and they saved me.
They did, because they are global leaders in men's below-the-waist grooming and forever changed the grooming game with their amazing products. They're here to
Global
help.
leaders.
Thank you. You're doing like the ad-libs.
Yeah, I'm like a rapper ad-libs.
Exactly. They're here to help you above the waist holes too. Okay, fantastic. Not only that, but the premium Manscaped Weed Whacker uses a 9,000 RPM motor-powered 360-degree rotary dual blade system.
Fraught with a dual blade system, baby.
Manscaped is making whacking your weeds a time to look forward to delivering maximum confidence while providing hygiene. We love hygiene.
Oh, yes.
Hygiene.
Hygiene, baby.
The Crop Preserver is an anti-chafing ball deodorant and moisturizer. It's starting to get hot outside, which it absolutely is. I'm boiling just sitting here, to be honest with you. It could be the lights, but most likely it's the wonderful summer on the way. Anyways, what they've said is it's crucial to make sure your balls stop sticking to your legs. That is legitimately the worst feeling you can possibly feel. And as Manscaped's treat, you'll find the Crop Reviver, which will keep your balls smelling fresh just like spring flowers.
Spring flowers, baby.
Speaking of smelling fresh, complete your grooming game with this spring. Oh, sorry. Let me restart that. Speaking of smelling fresh, complete your grooming game this spring with the new refined cologne signature scent by Manscaped. This stuff is legit.
Legit.
The cologne is light, approachable, and gentlemanly in all the right ways.
Oh, Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
So if you guys want 20% off and free shipping, go ahead and check out manscaped.com/thefellas.
Oh, beautiful.
Where is it?
For manscaped.com/thefellas.
Not only do you get 20% off, but you also get free shipping with that. Go ahead and check it out. Whew, I love Manscaped. You know what I always think, right, is, right, so I have this vision. Obviously, you walk in there, they probably don't know who you are for the most part. There might be one person in the gym that does. And then the boxer, the coach or whatever goes, okay, so you want to do this fight? Let's say you end up deciding, right, I want to be with this coach. I want you to train me for this fight. I always have this thing in my head that does the trainer actually realize like the magnitude of what you're about to do? When you first came to him, did you tell him this fight is going to be in Miami? There are going to be millions of people watching. How did that work?
I never sold it like that.
That's a good question.
I never sold it like that. I want to gauge the coach first.
Okay.
Yeah, see if he actually gives a shit.
Yeah.
About you.
Yeah, see if he gives a shit about the fight, not just training, doing bad. If he actually gives a shit about fighting, what's his passion like for actual fighting? He's just doing it. Like, what's his actual motive?
Yeah.
And there were many people that I didn't click with.
Really?
Many. I saw hello coaches. There were some people that I clicked with very well. But then there was one that I said, right, he's the one.
Yeah. And why was he the one?
Just clicked with him better and knew him for a longer time beforehand. Wasn't just getting to know him. And yeah, I just clicked with this guy the best. But there's other styles that I liked.
Really?
There were other styles, but there's not enough time to learn that said style.
Yeah.
But I saw it and I liked it. Like, and people were back. They're like, you got so many. The other coaches, because they knew I was seeing other coaches.
Oh, really?
They knew. I was telling them.
You were shopping around.
Oh, yeah, I was going around. And I told them, I'm seeing other dons. Some people didn't like that.
Really?
You were cheating
Yeah.
on him.
Yeah, it's
You're
like you
cheating
know
on your coach.
I'm learning.
You're cheating on your fucking coach.
He wasn't my original coach. I just wanted to see.
Yeah.
I was just going.
They say never cheat on your barber, never cheat on your coach.
How were you finding these coaches? What were you doing? You calling up boxing gyms and going to them? What was
Or
the
just
plan?
rocking up? Were you just
What
rocking
were you
up?
doing?
People are people. Some people I find on like Instagram.
Yeah.
I just went about.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
And
I love that.
with the boxing camp as well, like it ain't fucking cheap to do a boxing camp, is it? Like it's spending. Like
it's
you've got
expensive.
multiple people that you have to pay to bring with you to Miami. You know, you've got to take them away from their actual jobs in the UK. You got to pay for their food and shit.
And we're talking tens of thousands of pounds here.
Accommodation. Yeah, we're talking like it costs a fucking good bit of money. I remember the last camp cost you a bit as well. It's not cheap, is it?
That's what people don't realize. They think, oh, you just rock up to the gym, you get your training. It's like,
Yeah,
no,
no,
look,
it ain't like
every
that.
single person has to get paid some way or another.
But a lot of these TikTokers are cheap in it.
They're cheap in it.
They're cheap.
How?
In what way?
They're not. They haven't got a proper team.
Really?
What
they
they
don't
just
know.
rock up.
They don't know. That's the problem.
It's too late by the time
It's an
this comes
experience.
out.
Like I didn't have a proper team when I first started.
Yeah.
You only know with experience. You
Yeah.
only know when you do it. It's my 4th time now, so I know what I need. I'm still learning. It's not like I know everything. I'm still learning. I'm seeing who else I need, what else I need to do. But I managed to tick off all the stuff that I needed back then. I'm ticking them all off now.
Yeah. So when you say they don't have a proper team, what's a proper team? Like, what are they?
No exclusives.
No, okay, fine, no exclusive. But off the top of my head, like to me, no
Fucking
team.
ass guy, man.
No, it's true though. Like before the fight, like no, because I
No,
agree
it's true,
with
it's
Gib.
true,
I
it's
agree
true.
with Gib. Is these
Just
guys
the way he says it. No
don't they don't realize what actually goes into it.
No.
And in their first time round, from what I've seen online,
With Max, I had Vidal 3 times a week.
yeah,
3 times a week. And sometimes I'll be like, lad, I can't afford this session. Let's do it 2 times a week. Let's do it 2 times a week.
Yeah. No, that's true. But that's because
it kept evolving.
The stuff I've seen online from them, it looks like they're just like all sharing a coach, like sort of like what you did for the second fight, the Jay Swingler fight,
where me, JJ, and Joel were in the
all
camp.
did the same.
I liked that.
Yeah.
That was a nice environment. See, I think I got something similar here because I trained with a lot of other fighters as well.
Okay.
And I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
You enjoyed like the camaraderie.
It's quite nice having a fresh face. Like, oh, well, what's his skill set like? What style has he got? It's quite exciting. Yeah, but having the other fighters that all got fights coming up as well, you want to work as hard as them. You see them working hard and you're slacking. Oh shit, I got to fucking push the pace.
I was about to say that very first camp, not that first camp, the camp that you did where there was 3 of you, JJ and Joel, JMX, that camp, I think if you were like, Cal, what would you like, out of all these camps, which one would you like to be part of? I think being in something like that would be way better.
That would be a lot of fun.
You look to your left,
right?
you look to your left, they've done 20 minutes on a skip and rope, right? You've just done 10, and if that's me, I'm there like, I'm knackered, right? That's 10 minutes of that done. You see the person over there, Joel, JMX, doing 20 minutes. Guess what? You're doing it another
Although,
10.
if I'll be honest, if being in a camp with Ali, I'll be like, let's be honest, it's going to be tough to outwork Ali.
But the solo one was interesting as well. It's just you. It's you.
In your own head.
Yeah, you're
in Vegas.
Yeah, no, it's you versus you. You're like, shit, I got to fucking work here. Yeah. Up the mountain, it's me. It's me by myself up the fucking mountain.
Can you explain that mountain, by the way? Because you've used clips of it in some of your videos. I've seen the full thing, but I think people should know that you did this mountain run. Can you explain what this mountain run was?
I wish I knew the distance.
Yeah.
But it's Mount Charleston. Altitude is high. What they didn't tell me.
So it's hard to breathe.
Yeah, hard to breathe. Very hard to breathe. The air is thin. It's getting thinner as you're going up.
Okay.
View, beautiful. You're going up this Vegas
Where?
hill.
Vegas, is that where it was? Okay,
yeah. You're going up this Vegas hill. And there's like a car that's right behind you on your tail. So you got to keep up this certain pace.
One of the team is driving the car.
Yeah.
Wait, so they're driving it behind you, and if you start slowing down, they're just gonna.
Oh
run you
yeah.
over.
It's gonna hit me. It's gonna hit me. They've set the pace, so I got to make sure that I'm always in front of it.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the air is getting thinner.
Yep.
And I said, can I listen to... I don't think I was allowed to listen to music. I said, can I listen to this? And no, Gib, in the elements. Yeah,
no way.
Yeah, when you're in the ring, you're by yourself. I said, cool. yeah. I'm running. I'd finish this run, and one of them whips out a gun. And said, we brought this, by the way. There's mountain lions here, so just in case.
No way!
Yeah, I was like, what the hell they put me up to? What the hell they put me up to? They said, yeah, mountain lions just snatch up the locals.
No way! That's funny.
God.
If you didn't run quick enough, they're just shooting next to you. Come on, give up.
That'd be such an inconvenience if you died.
But they told me
afterwards.
afterwards. They told me afterwards. But I love that run. Beautiful scenery. Yeah. It was beautiful. I loved it.
Yeah. Has there been a particular moment in this camp so far that you're doing for Taylor Holder? Has there been a moment that I feel like in every camp, or at least from what people have told me, JJ have told me, Vidal has told me, is there tends to be one particular moment where things just kind of click and you go, now I'm feeling it, you know?
It was for my boxing. It's the loss.
Oh really?
It's the loss, yeah. Because I had to fucking sit down. I remember I looked at the loss. Got fucking thrown into lockdown. Yeah.
Oh my god! I didn't even think of this.
Solitary confinement. Really time to think about it. Really, thank you, Boris. Yeah. There's Geber getting fucking fat. Too many Deliveroos. Yeah. I say the same thing. Yeah, I'm trying to get this. I've been trying to get a scrap. Dead G Bryce. Remember, I was calling out Dead G Bryce all after the loss.
Yeah.
So I had time to think. I was like, I don't fucking really want to scrap. Yeah, I was fat. I remember I said, let me go for a run. I was blowing. I made it to Tesco's and I was blowing, just blowing. I said, do I really want to scrap? And I said, yeah, I fucking do. I do fucking like it. And then that's when I began the journey of going through the UK gyms trying to find a trainer.
Right.
That was the moment. I said, like, there's no fight on the horizon. I got to do I want to train? Do I want to fight? And I do love to fight.
Yeah.
I do like.
Well, I remember the day. I think we're talking the day after the Jake Paul loss, maybe 2 days after we went for lunch or whatever. In Miami, and obviously you're fucking devastated. We're tiptoeing around you because we don't want to upset you, whatever. You know, it's a big moment in your life, and you just lost. And every fucking time I spoke to him, it was just always about. He needs another fight. Yeah. He wants it back. He needs just constantly thinking. I was like, I fucking rate this. You know, this guy's just gone out there and lost in front of so many people, and all he can think about is
the next one.
I need to get back in that fucking ring and redemption.
Me, Weller, and Baker
good
went
mentality.
to Domino's. Yeah, just after the fight.
That night?
Yeah, the night that he mentioned.
Okay.
We went to go get dinner. So me and Baker went to Domino's to get desserts. Went to go get some cookies, and Weller and Baker are there. And I'm like. If you boys want to scrap,
no way.
I was like, come on, Baker, come on. Yeah, Weller, please. I was like, I'll fight you, then I'll fight Jake next.
Have you ever sparred Weller at all?
No, I wanted to.
I would
Even
love
the
to watch
first
that.
one.
I would love to watch that.
I remember I wanted to. It was Freezy. Freezy was the one that said it.
Well, yeah, because at the time I was there, like, I think you two would be, like, it's perfect. Like, because I knew that you were good. I knew that it was a matter of, like, look, try and get work against other YouTubers to see what the other level is. And unfortunately, that didn't happen at the time.
But I like what he's doing now, like, afterwards. He became, like, a good... like commentating.
Oh, he's amazing.
He's very good at commentating.
He's
good at that shit, man. I love
my favorite was actually the JJ fight. Him and Bez did a lot of the stuff around the fight week, and then you were there as well to help out.
I can't say I was good. Really? I can't say I was good at it. When I was commentating for JJ, I did not nice him.
Really?
It's because I was there as the viewer. I was like, go on, JJ.
You were a big fan.
Yeah, I just wanted him to win. I wasn't there commentating.
Yeah.
I just wanted, because I didn't even have a seat. So when this guy asked me, Gib, do you want to come? I was like, yeah, sure. I was just sitting, like, seeing if he would hit him. But yeah, I was just into the fight.
But but back to what you said though, I think like Joe and Bez, they're so good at it, so good at it, and it made the experience so much better. What have you done?
I've just gone down, fella, and I'm already too small. If you're listening on Spotify right now, I've accidentally pulled the handle on my chair. Now
right, do you need to scooch out and then redo this?
For God's sake.
Oh Jesus!
Everyone,
Christ.
we'll just do a retouch. Everyone, Ali, sort your collar out. Just a little retouch.
I need a piss, but
do you want to piss? We can hit pause. Yeah, we can hit pause. Go for it.
Piss in the ball.
I mean, or we have a toilet.
I must have pissed in a ball.
No, don't stop.
Go.
There is a toilet there, fella. Okay.
All right, Gibbs come back from his WAS. What do you think to the toilets here?
Fancy.
Yeah.
Nice, you like it?
Oh, I don't want to say what happened.
Wait, come on, you got to tell us what happened in the
toilet. This is a big studio. This isn't a public space. I don't know where the fucking male toilets were.
Oh, God.
There was the female toilets. There was no one there. No one there. Bro. No harm, no foul. No. It's not bad.
No. Got it! The funniest part is, bro, it's unisex. It's unisex, you Wally.
Oh,
is it?
Yeah. Oh, is it? I didn't even know that myself. I'd just been going in there thinking that was a male toilet.
I thought it was a woman.
Oh, that explains a lot. I did see a woman in there once. I did see a woman once.
I didn't know where the toilet. I was looking for time and I'm bursting. I looked, the fucking toilet's there. No one's there. So
it's unisex, isn't it?
Yeah, you're right. I've been at 8 months. I did not know that.
Anyways, there you go.
Just know I would do that.
Gibbo, do you wipe sat down or stood up?
Bro.
Saw this on Twitter the other day. Apparently people...
Wait. I don't want to say. What's your answers?
No. Because you're the guest here. You say because
it's. Right,
I know what I do.
A variation.
It
depends on the day. It depends on the day and the mood. If it's I don't want to be talking about my poo on camera.
No, we're talking about wiping.
If it's a powerful one. If shit,
I just wanted to know how you wipe, Skibbo.
Shit's gone off in the toilet. Yeah. Damage everywhere. Yeah, we gotta fucking assess the scene.
Yeah, they're gonna have to put one of those yellow signs on the floor. This toilet is closed today.
I got a good toilet routine though. I got.
How does it go?
I got something that what is it called, like VIP poo.
Oh,
the spray.
Yeah. So, because bro, my fucking room's there. I don't want my room stinking of shit.
Joel had one of them. Like,
VIP
if you ever had a bird round,
that's
he'd
free
spray
promo.
the toilet.
VIP poo.
So wait, you spray that before or after?
After the damage is done.
Nice.
Yeah. Do you not come out smelling like the VIP poo then?
No, because I spray and leave.
You spray it just.
Yeah, but you can smell it. It smells good.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
To smell like that,
but you actually you live not by yourself. You live with Finch.
Still don't know how this man wipes his ass, by the way.
Wait, are you standing up
I
and
said
saying
it's a variation.
What does that mean, bro?
Sometimes I said I assess the scene.
You do the lean-in handstand, don't you? Where you put one hand on the floor, lean forward, so you can get full
you get
scoop.
a good lever on it.
No.
Gooch to
and
top.
What you lot don't know, spraying water is the clean way.
Wait, so you're spraying water in your ass? You taking a Lucozade bottle and just...
No.
Can do wipes, man.
There's this fucking shower head.
Oh.
Wait, you're pulling out a shower head. That's what women do when they want to get off.
Isn't that what the French people do, where they have the little toilet for the...
A bidet.
Yeah, that's one.
I'm not a fan of bidet. I prefer I don't know what's called in English.
So you're taking Finch's shower head and ramming it up your arse.
It's not Finch's shower head.
Finch, if you're watching, this man is cleaning his ass with your shower.
In my toilet. Don't disrespect Finch like that. You lot just have fucking shit bums.
Shit bums.
No, bro, it's Winnets, man. Yeah. It's fucking Winnets.
Your asshole is hairy to oblivion. Yeah? You got dangleberries coming out the moon.
No, I got Winnets, bro. Not dangleberries.
You need shampoo it.
No,
your hair is longer than the hair on your head.
I use the body wash and I get
think about
soapy.
it, bro. Imagine if poo just went here.
Yeah,
You're
on your
wiping
head.
and you're wiping it with toilet paper. Yeah, think about it. Just think about it.
It is true.
And
It's true.
you're
It's
wiping
true.
it. You got
It's true,
clean. You
it's
got
true.
water that shit.
Yeah.
So would you?
If there's poo on your hand and you just wipe it with toilet paper,
Yeah.
imagine there's poo here.
Yeah.
There's poo on your hand.
That's why you
Yeah,
use
yeah,
on your
wipes.
hand.
Right? Use a bit of
And
wipe,
you just
Gibbo.
wipe it with toilet.
So okay, right. Using
Do you
that
agree
knowledge.
with me? It's cleaner.
Well, of
Yeah.
course, it's cleaner.
You
Yeah.
don't say you're shoving a shower head up your ass.
That is
I'm not
strange, though.
shoving a fucking shower head up my ass.
And it's not even your shower head, it's Finch's shower head.
It's under.
Finch.
It's under my ass.
Okay.
That's why I like them bougie toilets. You know, the one with the hot seats and the little thing comes out and sprays. I like them.
So you like ass play?
No,
Right.
I don't like
So-
ass. No,
oh,
I don't
sorry.
like ass play. I like being clean.
Okay,
I like
okay.
being clean. Hygiene.
Hygienic.
Hygiene.
Yeah, no, you are actually very hygienic. You come looking mighty fresh, and
And you've
chipsticks
always,
are shit
you
today.
always, oh, that's cap because I always smell great. Anyway, you do always smell good as well, Gibbo.
do.
You're a man of good aftershave tapes
Thank you.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell him the name of the
Oh,
aftershave because
yeah.
I love. This sounds weird, yeah, but I love the smell of Gib.
He always smells good. It's a oud like.
Yeah,
you know,
I like my oud. I
It's
like
like my
oud.
dad. You smell like my dad.
I wouldn't.
smell.
I don't even
It
know
is,
the
it
Arabic
is.
name.
Oh, okay.
I know
It
it's
is
an
nice,
Arab
though.
perfume. I know it's an Arab perfume.
And when was the last time you? Where exactly are you from, by the way?
I'm from Saudi Arabia, but my dad's from Iraq, so I'm 50-50.
Okay.
Nice.
And when was last time like you went home?
Saudi
Is
Arabia was a
anything-
long time, man. Maybe 6 years. I never yet to visit Iraq.
Yeah.
Riyadh I visited, yes.
Nice.
I remember every time we used to go
Doha.
to Riyadh back in the day, this guy messaged
went
me
to
on
Riyadh?
Snap. No, Gibbo did. I have
okay.
been to Saudi Arabia. It wasn't Riyadh though. It was
Jeddah.
yes.
What were you doing there?
It was tough for me there because obviously you have to wear like either 3/4 lengths or pants, and obviously
Yeah.
I've rolled up with all my shorts, and they've just got to me and they've gone,
No.
"That's not it."
No.
So whack on your jeans now, and it's 40 degrees. I'm like, I'm gonna die out here.
See, I can't remember having these problems.
Really?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
3/4,
I went
like,
with Wiz as well, and it was.
There was
you
one
know,
time
it's
like
tough.
I went into a pool,
Yeah.
and I remember this was in Doha.
Yeah.
I went into a pool and like I'm leaving the pool area. Just the shop is like just opposite the pool area.
Right.
I'm going to the shop. Like, put your top on. Oh, look at him, and I'm like, I ain't putting my top. But then my dad's like to calm me down. He will. Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
Because I'm looking at him. I'm like, I'm looking at the sun, and I'm this Arab bloke. Yeah. I'm getting a cup of water. Let me get my cup of water. You want me to get changed?
Just to go get a cup of water. Yeah.
But I can understand it.
Yeah.
Because I'm used to being here.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta be respectful.
Of course,
to
of
the
course.
Muslim ladies. Don't look too attractive, Gibber. Put the clothes on.
Yes. Yeah. You had to put the top on. Were you in good shape at that time as well?
Of course.
Of course.
I'm
Always in good
I'm
shape.
never out of shape. I'm never, abs poking.
That's so true. Are you gonna be looking? Would you say you're gonna be looking better for this
Shape
fight?
of my life.
Really?
Yeah.
Better than Jake Paul?
Yeah. I was bulking for that.
What would you say was your best physique for any of the fights?
So the Swingler fight, I'm skinny.
Really?
Boy, 79 kilos. Skinny,
Yeah.
skinny. Now I'm the strongest, fittest I've ever been.
Yeah.
I know how to do it now. I'm not overeating. I'm
know
not
it.
doing.
Yeah.
I'm doing everything perfect.
Yeah.
All the struggles and the stuff that I had before, I'm doing.
You've
everything
learned from
good.
that. You've learned
Yeah.
from the mistakes, and now it's coming through. We did want to actually discuss because we briefly touched on it yesterday, which was the press conference.
Oh yes.
And this isn't going to be an entirely boxing podcast. We'll get onto some other topics, of course, but it is obviously like the main thing in your life. You've been building up for this for a long time, and obviously one of the things that happens before these big fights is, of course, the press conference. Now, I did mention that you weren't able, you and Deji, because you're both UK citizens, you were unable to make it over there for the press conference. So instead, fair play to them. I'm glad they did this. I am glad. It wasn't ideal, but I'm glad they did it. They actually programmed you in. They channeled you in, and you were on a stand with a little TV. It had you on the right, Deji on the left of the TV, and everyone else was sort of sat there, almost like in an Alcohol's Anonymous, an AA meeting.
Yeah.
Everyone was sort of sat around and it was almost like show
Were
and
they-
tell.
so
You remember
were
when you
they-
went to school and it was show and tell? That was the vibe I got from this.
So was like when Ali spoke, was he coming out of like a speaker in a room?
No.
So the way that they worded it to me was, I thought we were both in like a media room.
Yep.
And he's on one monitor. They're all on stage and Gibbert's on a monitor.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting. I don't know when like my cue to speak is.
Yeah.
Being on that.
And there's a delay, of course.
Yeah, there's delay. So it like first of all, Keemstar said, he was gassing me up. He's like, the UK is behind him. It's Gib. And it doesn't show me full screen. It like pans to the monitor. And it's just like it's like me sat there. do I speak now or then I'm full screen?
Oh, so it showed a picture of you on the monitor. Not you full screen.
No, you know Plankton when he talks to his wife. The wife computer monitor.
Hey,
Did you see that?
That's
what I was.
SpongeBob from this.
That's what I was. I was with the fucking freaky monitors.
Okay.
Yeah, and there was no questions about what's your mentality, how's the preparation. It was all
questions.
It was all what happens after. Boys, we're in the midst of the fight. Let's talk about the now.
Yeah.
Like, what happens after? What happens if you lose? What happens if you win? Boys, I got this guy that I'm trying to pepper. Talk to me about my preparation and my mentality. And there was Bryce Hall. He was the main event, and he was a bit fucking cringe.
No, okay, we'll get. I want to get on to that in a second, but I watched the press conference. I was out when it happened. I went for some dinner.
I unfortunately did miss it. I was out and I didn't watch it, but I did see the Bryce Hall stuff.
But I did get back and I watched the bit where you were chatting, and you know what? Because I've said it from the beginning, is that is your bread and butter, is the chatting and the waffling and the getting at people and just making sure things. And it is so difficult to do that over something, where you're a TV screen, you're delayed, everyone in prison. It's hard to get.
Bro, there was moments where like we can't hear you, the crowd's making noise. So like,
what do you want me to do?
Yes, I have to repeat myself. There was a point when they asked me the question 3 times. What happens if you'll lose? I said, win, lose or draw, I love to fight. What happens if you'll lose? I just fucking said it, donut. To win, lose or draw, I love to fight. But Gib, what happens if you lose? They were so biased.
Yeah. But yes, no. So you did the press conference. Overall, look, it was only going to be as good as it could have been with the fact that you were on fucking like Zoom or whatever the hell it was, but then. Moving away from your fight a little bit, what are your thoughts on like the Austin versus Bryce fight in general? I just want to get your thoughts on.
Bryce is gonna lose.
Really?
Badly.
Seriously?
He can't handle on the press conference day, bro. His nerves were all over the shop.
Yeah.
He wanted to be the center of attention, but he didn't know how to fight. Every time another fight was happening, he had to speak. And he can't like hold himself, and then you see there was no threat, and he had to get up and push. So when it comes to fight day, that's a wrap.
What did you think about the moment where he pushed him and it just went all to shit for Bryce?
That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. Like he can't hold himself. He doesn't It's new, so he doesn't understand. Too emotional. Way too emotional.
How old is Bryce Hall? 21.
A bit younger than me. 21,
22,
something like that.
He's young. I feel like it's 21 to 23.
But anyway, it's not. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good.
Yeah,
he's got too much ego.
I think. Do you know what the issue was? I felt like so he was there, right, and he doesn't have any credentials over anyone else sitting at that table. He has never done a boxing fight before. Yeah. He was in really no position to chat shit about anyone else because ultimately he hadn't done this before. And he resorted to then saying, "Have you ever been in like a fight before?" Like, and we're talking about like street fights here.
He says he's a street fighter, right?
Guys, it's so different to an actual fight, but it was just.
That's not me.
That's me. Fuck's sake.
Chippo,
guys,
is your mum calling you? Dinner's ready.
It's actually my brother. Sorry.
Well, your brother's gonna have to wait. Do you want to put that on silent?
Yeah, but I thought it was on silent.
Anyways, I thought. Sorry. Yeah, it was just like he was giving it the Billy big bollocks about how much he's getting paid and whatever, and it sort of just reinforces the fact again about what you were saying is like these lot are literally here for the bag. They don't understand the work that goes in and the self development that happens during it as well. And it didn't come across well, and then there became like the pinnacle of the press conference where Bryce Hall like stood up and then went to shove Austin.
Yeah. He's a lot smaller than Austin as well,
What
really?
What we're talking
Did you think so?
How tall do you reckon Austin is?
Austin
6 plus.
Yeah, I reckon 6, but even like size wise, he's small.
Really?
Yeah, Bryce small.
Really?
Bryce is small.
I thought Bryce was
How
quite
tall is
thick.
Bryce?
I thought Bryce was quite thick.
He's my height.
He's your height.
Yeah,
but you're not
but
the
he's
tallest
tiny.
guy.
He's actually like even weight wise, he's tiny.
Right.
You think he's not muscular? Like I thought he had like a decent body size.
Bro, he's got.
Maybe I'm wrong because I haven't seen him in person.
He said before he's done roids before.
Yeah.
I don't think he's doing roids for this, but he looks like physically, he looks like a small guy.
Okay. Fair enough. No, that's it. And anyways,
that's why he pushed, and mass versus mass, he fell.
What happened there? What exactly?
Because he's small.
Right.
He's small, like, bro, If
It looked like he went in for like a weight grab or something.
If Max,
Well, Chippo.
no, sorry, I love Max. Yeah, if Max tries to push Finch,
Yeah.
no one in the podcast knows, but a small guy pushes a big guy. The force ain't doing anything.
Yeah.
The Big Show Rey Mysterio. Yeah, if Rey Mysterio,
I can't believe you just compared him to that.
if
Man.
Rey
That's fucking
Mysterio
rude.
pushes Big Show, nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. Force meets force, nothing's happening.
It's the
Big push
difference
and he
that
fell.
big. Is the difference that big though? Like if you actually look at them, is the difference really that
It's not
big?
like
It's not that,
It's
but-
not that
No,
big,
but even still,
it's not that big. But he's small. He's
like-
small. He's a smaller human being than
yeah.
us.
What? So
Yeah.
he's not tall. Bryce Hall's not tall.
No.
You're right.
So how do you see that? So what I saw was though, I just like I get it. Okay, so you think that Bryce Hall is going to get peppered as well? Now, look, okay,
Big
but I don't think Austin's going to be that great.
No,
either.
neither do
No,
I. I
they're
think
not
this
going
could
to
go
be.
either
Listen,
way,
listen.
man.
The best fight is going to be me versus Taylor.
It is. It genuinely is.
That is
That's not even capped for
No.
the sake of promoting your fight, by
No.
the way, or the fact that I know Gib. I'm talking about you look at experience of Gib. You were the most experienced on the card, right? And then you look at what we've seen already of Taylor Holder. He is by far, and even if you listen to the press conference, everyone already says Taylor Holder is by far the best on that card in terms of opponents, right? So you just take those two. Your fight is by an absolute long shot is going to be the most skilled fight.
Because everyone else has had, I think, 2 months of training.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long have you had? Oh,
Sorry.
no,
Silent.
no, no.
2
Nah,
months
so
of
kidding.
training.
How,
yes.
so,
2
so,
months.
so what we talk? How long have you been training now? Give boxing for what we got 3, 4,
2018.
3 years. Yeah, and
2018,
it's
yeah,
just,
well, since
and
then,
for the
yeah.
most part, it's been like pretty consistent, non-stop. You
Yeah.
know, you will have had maybe a couple months break here and there, but you've been non-stop going. You barely upload FIFA anymore. You are literally solely boxing focused. Like you have got experience.
I love it.
You know,
What are you
people
gonna
just
do
don't
with
give up.
with the YouTube channel? What with your YouTube channel? I know obviously the boxing, you love the hyping up, it's fantastic.
Yeah, right now,
but
there's no
is there any plan for like, are we getting? Because every time, look, people know this if they follow my YouTube channel. Is I love to get Gib on because I think he's one of the funniest people, right? One of the most underrated people, and but I think you're way better on other people's channels when you can than you are your own channel. Yeah, and the reason when I'm talking about like when you do your FIFA videos and you do things like that, I don't think that suits you.
I haven't made a FIFA video in a wee while.
In a wee while, but your like boxing ones where you
think-
get to get your personality across, that's 10 times better. But if you go and look at like any of the things that you've done with me, like people are always saying how funny you are, but you just never make those type of videos on your channel, and that's what people want to see.
If I'm honest, I like doing it, but I like the editing. I love to edit.
Gibbo, one thing that you love is fucking whipping out the music. So I'm with Gibbo the other day. This Donny comes up to me and we're just walking down the middle of the street. He whips out his phone. He's like, check out this trailer. I won't say it because I don't want to reveal the song.
Yeah.
He whips out a movie trailer and he was like, so this trailer came out the other day. I'm listening. The song is so fucking good. I'm going to use it in my next Taylor Holder video.
Yeah,
And then he
yeah.
starts playing an instrumental. He's like, yeah.
wait for it.
Me, I'm running up the stairs. I got my wristbands on. I'm going. Taylor Holder. I've got the back of the face. I'm just like, Gibbo, just fucking like, I love that, but that's what I love about Gibbo. You always find good music. You are good at that.
you do.
And I'm like, what if it gets copyrighted? It's like, I don't give a fuck.
No, you know what's crazy is that you hopefully I'm gonna say this, but we can cut this out if you need to cut it out. I don't care. So you don't care about the money to the point where you haven't made like nothing compared to what YouTubers make because you don't care about the music being copyrighted. And to
Yeah,
anyone that
it's
doesn't
true.
understand how YouTube works, if the music gets copyrighted, you then don't earn anything from that video, right? So you completely sacrifice the ability to earn money off of your videos in order to just make a fucking good video,
banger.
right?
I love my craft.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm willing to sacrifice things for my craft.
Yeah.
A lot of people, they just think about the AdSense.
Sure.
I know I can make money outside of the AdSense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm willing. I like making a good video. If I see this song, I'm like, oh,
It's a popper.
this is the tune. I can see the scene. I can see it.
Yeah.
I'm using that tune.
Yeah.
Take the CPM. It's okay.
Yeah.
CPM ain't that bad.
Because guess what? The boxing fight will pay Bull Baby. The next boxing fight.
If I can get fucking scrap going. If I get scrap, but there's other ways to make money.
Yeah.
There's other ways to make
You
money.
literally showed me your phone. I think it was 2 nights ago when we went for dinner, and you went, Cal. I need to show you something. And I was like, right, okay. And he's like, this is the most money I've made on YouTube in a long time. Like
just from YouTube.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I meant. Sorry, like just from AdSense,
What's
right?
it, pennies?
Bro, this guy shows me, and by the way, just so you know, so for someone of Gibbo's size and what he should be earning off his videos, he showed me that he made like $600 in a month.
Hey, come on, it's $800.
Or $800.
$800.
But my point is because things get copyrighted off the bat, he doesn't make any money off of it.
But if he makes a good video,
that's
and
what I mean.
People enjoy, and if I enjoy it, mainly if I enjoy it, and if it's a good tune.
That was quite a thing back in the day. Same with Harry. Like, if you were one of those people that like to edit your football videos, FIFA videos quite well, if you had a song and it worked with the edit that you were doing, you just couldn't sacrifice the song. You had to sacrifice the CPM.
Yeah.
Because the video, you would always have in your mind, it might not bang if I don't include
if you don't
Nah,
use it.
it's not even
Yeah,
that.
but
It's not even that.
and it won't be as good. The video.
Like, for example, what was it? When I did a pack open, I'll spend racks on packs.
How much do you reckon you spent in packs in total since the beginning of FIFA?
With 6 figures.
6 figures on packs.
On packs, 100%. Yeah, you know the Bateson meme where he's like, this guy spent 6 figures?
Yeah,
that's
me.
You. That's me. that guy's me.
6-figure Gibber on the packs.
On the packs. Yeah. But if I'm going to spend that much on packs, I'll use a bloody tune.
Really?
Yeah.
A lot of people would think the other way round and would think, I need to make my money back on these packs. How can I do that? But you just accepted that.
No, because I know my work's good enough.
Yeah.
Where something's going to... I'm gonna get.
You're gonna grow from that initially anyway. It was like the fucking Pele pack back in the day. You were the first Donny to do it. That how big was that? I remember we were sat in Skype.
Yeah.
I'm chilling. We used to have this Skype call, right? Called The Usuals. It was a bunch of FIFA YouTubers back in the day. Me and Ali were small YouTubers. And this was the first Donny to pat Pele, right?
There were only 5 Peles in the game, by the way.
Yeah,
really?
yeah.
Okay.
So this was the first YouTuber to pat Pele, and Ali already had a bit of hype around him because he was funny,
high pink slips.
spending a lot of money,
Yeah.
pink slips, even though he's fucking dog shit at the game, but he somehow would always scrape the win.
Yeah.
So I'm sat in this call, and he comes in, he's screaming, he's Pat Pele. He's Pat Pele. We couldn't believe it.
You think it was a troll?
I thought he was trolling. Guy shows me the footage. You know, he's done it. He's genuinely Pat Pele. It was.
And that was
mental.
what the best pack that anyone had seen. Did that blow your channel up from there, or
that was it, wasn't it? Kim?
No,
that
what
was
blew
mad.
my channel up was getting Ronaldo and Messi in the same pack.
You
opening.
got that?
Yeah, in the same pack opening. Yeah,
No way.
It went record. It
What
was Ronaldo.
FIFA was that? Was that
15,
that was
15,
after, was that after the Pele or before the Pele?
Before I got Ronaldo, and then like 5 packs later I got record breaker Messi.
Amazing.
What Pele did though, it blew up Twitter to a different level. Like Twitter was that, you know, when you go on Twitter, right, and let's say fucking something happens. Okay, you know, something happens to the president, right?
Yeah.
Timeline's flying.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ali's done this. He's posted out his first thing. Slowly picks up. Boom, timeline is going. Because all you follow is FIFA.
Yeah.
It was flying. If you tweet it, it'd be gone in seconds. You'd be at bottom of the timeline.
Yeah.
He blew up Twitter. It was mental.
So those were the good times.
Man.
But now like you said, would you say the FIFA days are done for you?
I remember I was spending P's on packs, and the packs are hard now. Yeah.
What to get?
And
what you want?
a pack's not as good now.
No, so I was here and I was grinding. It was like must have been like 12 o'clock. I'm getting depressed as the packs are going down. Yeah, I'm spending so much.
Like, are we talking £10,000 here?
£10,000.
Yeah.
I remember I got Team of the Year Ronaldo.
Yeah.
And my face was this.
We're just blank.
I just. That's the pack.
So you got what you were searching for.
No, bro, it took so long. I just knew the money was dipping.
Yeah.
And I said, I've done this for too many years where I'm waiting for something that's getting harder and harder. But I got him. I did get him.
Yeah.
But there was no reaction.
And
I was just like, finally. Like, it was like more of a relief instead of like, yes.
Yeah. And
Because before back in I loved the game. But then I didn't.
you don't love the game anymore.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
I played it for like 20 years, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
20
it
years.
is, it
Yeah,
is,
okay,
it
mate.
is, it
No,
is, it is.
20 years.
Yeah.
Wait, PES. My first FIFA was FIFA 05.
Okay, yeah.
That
15
was my
years, bro.
Gibbo. That
15
was the
years.
exact same for me. FIFA 04, FIFA 05, and then obviously you went into PES when it had like Ronaldo on the front.
No,
cover.
it was before. PES was before, and then 05 is
I
when
swear,
FIFA got better.
I used to bang PES 06 though.
Oh really?
Yeah,
oh,
it was
okay.
a
There was
quite
like
big
a year
one.
where
and then,
PES
and then
came
from
in.
then, for me, it went to FIFA 07, 09,
Yeah,
08, 09.
yeah.
It wouldn't be a podcast without me mentioning that. Then I went on to watch Cal Freeze's QPR career mode.
Thank you very much. Did you watch my career mode at all, Gib? Were you a fan of my career mode, sir?
Surely,
Oh,
Gibbo. This is an iconic like.
The
FIFA
silence
series,
is
like-
deafening.
I did.
You did watch it. You did watch it. That was career defining for me.
Yeah,
Anyways,
I
that
did.
was the moment. Your 2-in-1.
My
pack.
Donnies were beginning.
Yeah.
R9 Rai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AnEsonGib.
Yeah.
That would be JJ.
Goals of the week.
Goals of the week.
FIFA top 10 goals of the week.
GCI Messi? No.
Nah. Shit, what's his name again?
At Soros?
Air
Japes.
Japes.
Air Japes hated me, by the way.
Air Japes? Yeah, he me too.
Yeah,
But he loved his videos.
He hated me. But
Yeah.
he used to subtweet me back in the day, and I was like, this guy's weird.
Sam 5000.
Classic. OG legend.
Yeah, RTG. And Matt HD Gamer, Bronze Beast.
Really?
Yeah, I remember.
The Bourbon special.
I remember when I was in my school, I wrote down, I want to be on SA. I want to be on SA Sports.
Yeah.
I want MMOGA.
Oh my god, he was a community channel.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I want to be on SA Sports Gaming.
Yeah.
I want to be. I'm a shit on my partner.
Oh,
I
These are big throwbacks to
I
the
was
people
only
listening.
Yash, man. I was small fry.
There was a video that Olatunji made. It was like how to be a machinima partner.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember I wrote down all the steps in my book. It was, what was it? It was, don't post goal compilations, which I did.
Post them.
If you go with my past, that's what I did. Goal compilations, goal compilations. Post goal compilations. Be consistent.
Yep.
And don't post, well, in his words, wank clips.
Oh, just bad videos.
Don't post bad clips. So
that's so interesting back then.
So I remember it's got no views.
Yeah,
it's got no views.
You came up during like the FIFA coin era, right? When people were, you had your buy your FIFA coins here, use the discount Gib or whatever it was. And those days were pretty undefeated, right? Like the money that was coming in for those.
Gibbo had a reputation. This Donny was built different. He would
to this day.
I'd go in. I'd get myself a decent deal. Maybe I'd try and haggle a little bit more. Not Gibbo. Gibbo would be like, I want this, and if you fucking want me, this is the number. You know when you write down a napkin and say, if you want my services, that's the fucking number you got to deal with. That's the way Gib was negotiating with these Donnies.
I remember they blacklisted. Some of them were blacklisting me because
you got blacklisted. I remember that.
I was a coin hopper. Right. Yeah. But they knew what I was bringing to the table. The Pack King. The Pack King. Yeah. They knew what they were getting. So I kept hopping and hopping. They were bitching about me. They're like, he got a blacklist clip. He left me a week ago. But then their boys would message me, said, "Oh, would you fucking come along?"
I knew. Always on the slide.
You were too valuable.
So I kept hopping and hopping and hopping, and then the master of all deals came.
What was that one?
It was like a 4-month deal. I went to mummy and daddy, and I told them your son's done it.
The mortgage, daddy, the mortgage is done. We're paying out, baby.
I said your son's done it. I said, remember when I didn't get my English GCSE? He's done it now. He's done it now. He smashed it out of the park. He smashed it. He's not a failure no more. He's done it. He's done it.
Yeah. And what was their response?
I signed it. They said, well done, Habibi. Spend it wisely, yeah? I signed the papers. Yeah. I'm waiting. It's 4 days. They said the payment's coming in 4 days. I'm waiting. I'm telling the world that I'm this Donny now. Yeah. They made assemblies about me saying, "Oh, Gib plays Xbox." Yeah. Then now I'm about to get the money.
Oh, that's so awkward.
So you're waiting.
Price ranges.
No.
Oh no.
Price ranges.
So to the people that don't know,
that ruined
the people that don't know, obviously you probably heard about the whole coins thing when people were making loads of money. But essentially, what ended these coin sponsors, or what really brought down the money in coin sponsors, was FIFA brought in like a feature that was price ranges, which limited what players could be sold for, and it just crippled like the black market for selling coins. And so what that got introduced just as you signed the biggest deal of your life.
Yeah. And then I was panicking. I just left school. I just left
Well, you
school.
dropped out of school?
Of course. I've just
really.
There's papers. There's papers. I just got the money.
Yeah.
I dropped out of school, and I want to see how the big dogs are doing because I didn't have many subs at the time.
Who were the big dogs?
The big dogs. It was you, Harry, Skills, Nep.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to see what your lot's opinions are. I see all of you lot are laughing, smiling at Nando's or something. I'm like, I'm in the bin!
I remember how we were shitting it though. We were shitting it.
I heard the story.
I'm in the bin. I was fuming.
It was tough.
We were
bricking.
We were like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Because we
were only small as well.
We just went to LA and we spent stupid money in LA.
Oh no!
Yeah, we just spent stupid money in LA.
LA. Yeah, we did spend a lot of money there.
Unbelievable. You'd gone on a massive holiday knowing that there was a big check waiting for you when you got home, and guess what? EA came down and peppered your parade.
We were still current sponsors did continue, but the price, definitely the pay did go smaller. And now what's interesting is the fact that like EA, like the whole pack thing is probably eventually in the next 2-3 years going to come to an end.
No,
I think it. No, they're gonna have to change. There's no way, and I'll bet my life on it. In the next 5 years, that those packs can continue.
Really,
it's already they're already sanctioning it in certain countries. It's only a matter of time before it gets to the UK, and they're like, look, these fucking kids are gambling every fucking time they open one of these 7.5k packs, and they always waiting for that Ronaldo, which is a 0.0001%
They released the odds, and it was just insane.
It's insane odds. They have to change. It will be changed. I know it will be changed.
And so essentially, like I said, Gib, you came up during that golden era, like and let me tell you guys that back then it was. I don't know how to explain. Like, obviously, we were kids at the time, like genuine kids, and even to this day, I look back on those like times so fondly because I just think how much fun everyone was having, and it wasn't even because of the money. It was because that FIFA was the only thing that fucking mattered. Like in the sense that, like, could you imagine if all your life problems was thinking about, I wonder what player is going to be in the next team of the week. That was the only thing people gave a shit about. And now I'm here thinking, oh, I hope Chip's not too hungover for this podcast that we're going to be doing. You know what I mean? Now I've got actual shit to worry about.
You know what my favorite part was?
Mate, can I say one thing? Wait. Okay, no, you go first. You go first. You're the guest.
My favorite part of the FIFA bit with the wagers, the call-outs on the timeline.
Oh, mate, they were mental.
You're fucking pussy. But you can't beat me. And then when you take their card, when you take their card, and then I'd be so gassed, I'd just beat them. I'm waiting for them to upload their pink slip video. I want to see them rage. I want to see their fucking
because
rage.
Of course everyone uploaded their view.
What was your biggest like pink slip at that time? Like, what was the biggest one? Like, you used to stream some of them.
Yeah, just like what I do with the music stuff now, with my videos. I remember I used to put my bank account on the line. Yeah.
Wait, genuinely, every week. When you say bank account, can you give it like back then? What was that like? We're talking like £1,000, like £500.
So I kept reinvesting back in. So what was it before? What you'd make like 10 quid a video. Then went up to like 100 quid. 50 quid, 100 quid, 200 quid, 500 quid, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000.
And so you were putting that on the line.
Yeah. And I remember because everyone must have just thought I was fucking rich, but I wasn't.
You were just putting it on the line every time.
Everything on the line. And I remember Harry, he didn't like me at the time. He didn't know me. He didn't know of me. He was like, you gotta stop. He said, you gotta stop. You're doing them too high.
Oh, because he was always the one that would always do that most outrageous, the craziest. And you were taking it so high.
Because I remember I was sat and I was seeing KSI Rotorshore, they're putting Ronaldo and Messi on the line. Everyone else is putting Informed Berbatov on the line. And I'm like, I could either be like these dons, or I could be like the top Donnies. Yeah. Because if that's where the numbers are, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. So
at all costs.
You saw me have mental breakdown. No! My bank account! No! There were own goals and I couldn't fucking believe what's happening. I said, how am I going to eat this week? How am I going to eat? Bro, like, I used to catch a bus money gone.
No way.
If I won, we were getting taxis. If I won, we were getting taxis. If I lost, I'm walking for 2 hours. If I lost, I was pissed in the fucking rain, umbrella. Fuming.
Man, I'm telling you, those were the days back then, man.
This guy, man. What was your friend called from your area that you used to play with? Not play with.
What the fuck?
Play with Deansy, was it? Deansy had this one mate called Deansy. He made the football video with you. Remember that football video you made? He was like, this is Ali's first ever football video. You know, before football videos were kind of came in, he made AnEsonGib plays football. How that banged as well. Remember that? That was iconic, man.
I'll tell you why it banged. I got
the Rainbow Flick.
Huh? The Rainbow Flick one was elite.
Flick.
Have you seen that Rainbow?
Yeah, I've seen.
Don't let this guy tell you how long it took. He says it takes
one take.
He says one take. It's
I have never done it again.
It's fucking bullshit. He said one take for years.
It was an accident.
So you had this iconic video.
Yeah.
And it was a football video before its time, because then football videos really came into like popularity more than anything. And how many views did that video get like back then?
It's one of my most viewed videos.
It got a lot of views. It was a lot. It was good, man. It was good.
It was interesting because it was probably about 2 years of time where football videos just went on a rampage. I'm talking, I could have uploaded the worst video ever. As long as it had me and the boys playing football, it was going to do a million
I was
views.
the worst football player on YouTube, and every football video I did well.
Yeah, and we're talking like 500
Yeah,
million.
no, I even had an entire series where I'm taking penalties and I'm jock shit at football.
The football videos I miss, you know.
I miss them.
Penalty.
I miss them. They were good, man.
It was nice,
they were good.
but then it became a bit ass. It did have its time.
Yeah.
Again, it got repetitive, and once it's been done, it had been done.
Nice day out.
Oh, it was amazing.
Sunny. Little crossbar flick.
How many views was it on?
2.5.
2.5 million.
Back then, 6 years ago.
That's huge.
Yeah.
That's mega.
I used to watch Chris MD and think like, oh my god, I edit my videos so well, but because I don't have like, I can't kick the ball like him, it's just not as good. And I used to think like, I wish I was as good as Chris MD at football.
That was your best era.
Which one?
Football.
A Chippo football vid
was
up there with one of my favorite football videos.
They were good. I used to spend 2 weeks on them editing After Effects, the whole thing. No paid editors. It was just me.
But back then, there wasn't really a thing to have editors and stuff.
Even then, the ones that you would pay just couldn't do it. They didn't know what I wanted. They couldn't do it.
I've got a fantastic question for you boys.
Yeah.
Let's talk about YouTube. Yeah?
Okay.
What do you and I know you guys have this.
Yeah.
What do you think about YouTubers that have editors? Even though a lot of the site has it. What do you think?
Personally,
yeah.
When I started my Fortnite channel, and that went from being my Burnt Chip second channel to a complete massive Fortnite channel. Did 400k subs in 1 month, which was like the most in a month at that time, and I had the editor at the time. I was editing at first, got it to a few 100k, and I was like, no, this is I'm uploading so much here.
You don't have the
and
time
I'm decent at editing these videos, but I can get someone to do it and just teach them.
Take over.
Did that. I can do more, output more. I can go and spend time with my friends at the same time and not actually just waste my fucking 20s away recording the video, then editing it for 8 hours, whatever.
Recipe for
let me
depression,
enjoy my life. I've done that editing thing and I'm good at it, but yeah.
So yeah, my take on it, I mean, I would say I was probably one of the first in the UK at least to really adopt someone that would come on and film for me and edit for me. You guys all know him as cameraman Sam. He's been working for me for like 6 years now.
I'll let you know.
And yeah, what's that?
I said that's when I made the football videos. That is a long time.
Yeah, mate. No, he started like around that football video time, and for me, I think that an editor. First of all, I was never really that great at editing in the first place. I would sort of edit to an okay standard, and I would go from there. Nothing compared to either of you boys. You boys were much better at editing than I was. So bringing on an editor was just an improvement normally, anyways, for me. But not only that, but it was the fact about me burning out. The biggest thing is, and I because you still edit your own videos to this day, right? And you love it, and you love the process and stuff. But I promise you, you would never be able to keep the consistency and the output of uploading even just one a week. You would not be able to do it at the level that you're doing it now without the help of other people, whether it be in the filming or the editing aspects. Even the editing, even if you just did editing, you wouldn't be able to do it once.
So I do get help with certain segments because there's some stuff that's out of my skill level. But I know the idea. I know what I want. So I do have some people outside my skill level. I like being I know what I want. I know where everything needs to be. So I might get some helping hands.
Yeah. Because you still do the core of the editing, though. Yeah.
Not like 90%, yeah.
Yeah, and let me tell you, the software you use is that fucking Windows Movie Maker. I don't know how his videos come out this good.
Was using the fucking shit After Effects Elements or something. What Premiere Pro Elements, man. The shittest software. I swear. So this software that he was using, it's made.
Still using.
It's made for people that maybe under the age of 12. It's
don't say that.
No, it's true. To God, it's fucking ass.
Listen. I made a mistake.
But he was doing a good job.
I made a mistake. Yeah, I was going to download Adobe Premiere Pro.
Yeah.
And I Googled.
I remember this.
I downloaded Elements
by accident.
This is why I failed media studies.
Yeah.
right.
I failed media studies. I downloaded the wrong software. Yeah.
So like the kids version.
But I've mastered it. It crashes on me here and there. It can't hold its own. Right. Yeah. But I have mastered it to a T. And I will never change. I will be using it when I'm 44.
I agree, but when it gets to the point, like recently you haven't been uploading like consistently. You upload when there's something to talk about, which fair enough. And you've already talked about like your sort of strategy behind and the way you think about YouTube. But do you think it'll ever get to a point where you would want to upload weekly on a consistent basis?
YouTube's my passion too,
yeah. And do you think when it gets to that point that you will actually bring someone on to edit the core of it, and you still do like that overseeing, sort of like what I do? I oversee it and I say this needs to change, this needs to change, this needs to change.
I see the vision. there's going to be a building called AnEsonGib Incorporation.
Okay. We're listening.
I fucking hate this guy.
All right, okay. Come on, talk to what's the dream here?
There's many different offices. There's a wee little studio gaming where I can live stream.
Okay.
Yeah. Little pastime. Yeah. We got the core team of editors that I oversee.
How many people?
40.
40 editors.
40. There's Gibber in his glass office. Gibber is overseeing the whole production going down.
Are you like suspended from the roof, looking down on everyone?
Sounds like
I want a team. I want a team, but everyone needs to be quite highly skilled.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the dream. That is the dream, to have to be able to do these many things and do it all.
Yeah.
But I am enjoying fighting right now. And you can't fight and do YouTube at the same time.
No, I agree with you on that. It's actually just not possible.
You can't do it. If you're doing it, you're doing it.
You're doing one of them wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I would 100% agree with that. But no, I mean, the way you look at YouTube is very different than the way I look at YouTube. Both do well in their own way, but it's just interesting to see the way he looks at it. Even you look at it differently to me.
Yeah, everyone looks at it in their own different way.
But I love that. I think that's why YouTube's so good.
I got a good story for you. Back in the day, fucking me, Max, and so Ali used to come back. I used to live in Manchester. Ali used to come around to Manchester.
Yeah.
Quite a lot to come see me, and Max would come as well, from Ireland, and we'd all, because that was our little group, me, Ali, and Max, and we'd all just come, we'd make videos, fuck around, whatever. And Ali and Max were making this video, and it was actually, I think it involved boxing with big gloves or something in an apartment that we were staying at. And I think Ali knows where this is going. It's a funny fucking story, but it gets better. So they're doing whatever. Someone loses the challenge, and Ali whips out a fire extinguisher, and this is the forfeit. And he has to spray Max with the fire extinguishers in the apartment that we've rented.
Yeah.
So we sprayed it.
A thing that he hasn't said. There's gloves on his hands.
Yeah.
And I've set him on fire.
You set the gloves on fire.
I don't know. What happened there?
So Max is on fire and he can't take off the gloves.
Okay.
Boys, help me! He's screaming. So I had the fire extinguisher and I start spraying it. But what you don't know is it takes away the air.
Yeah. And it,
So he's
Gibbo, it fucked up, and it fucked up the entire room.
Wait, the fire extinguisher takes away the air.
Yeah, it wasn't safe.
No, so he's saving his life, obviously. He's fucking like, I've got to set the, doing that. But obviously, at the same time, it's fucked up the entire room.
Chemical cloud.
But I mean, he had to do it, right? So it's fucked up the entire room. And Gibbo was shitting it like, oh, they're not going to believe me of what happened. I'll put the entire room. Yeah. Nothing happened. We've gone home. Everything's cool.
So you rented out this place? Wait, is this a rented place or what? Airbnb or what?
Yeah, and they never ever even replied. They weren't bothered. It obviously just went away.
Yeah.
But the room was fucked. The air in Gibbo, how bad was it?
The chemical cloud.
Yeah. So Gibbo,
was it chilling there?
Yeah.
There was a chemical
Cloud. Bro. You know what?
You couldn't breathe.
Yeah. You couldn't breathe. If you walked into the room, right, it wouldn't be like. It would be like it was. You were walking into. You could not see this set from there.
Yeah.
It was mad. And Gibbo was worried.
And of course, I was a pagan. Like when he's on fire, I didn't just spray the glove. I sprayed his fucking face.
Yeah. For the video.
But this is what gets better. So I've gone on and I've seen the opportunity. I'm like, Gibbo shit himself. So I've gone and made a Gmail, pretended to be the apartment that we've rented. Emailed Ali saying, "Hi, Mr. Ali Al Fakri.
Yeah.
You have, I've done it proper formal, and I've just been talking about how you fucked up the room, everything. I've sent it to him whilst he's on Skype with me and Max back at home. He's like, oh, boys, I've just got a fucking email. I've just got an email. This is going to cost so much money. When Gibbo screams like that, panic, and it was so funny. We had him on strings for at least an hour. And then eventually it was like, Gibbo, it's me, man. We used to get up to all kinds of mad shit, didn't we, back in there?
We went on a holiday recently, actually. We went to Hawaii. I feel like the top is actually slightly Hawaiian themed as well. It looks nice. That was probably one of my favorite holidays ever, actually. And
same.
Yeah. The reason why Chip didn't come on it is because I
wouldn't let me come.
The reason why I said no is because
we invited him. We invited
Everyone invited me, by the way.
We did.
He didn't reply, and then he asked for an invite.
No, it's true.
But this was when I was going through my time of being whipped.
You were whipped, yeah. But anyway,
now I'm all about the boys.
The whole point of this trip was to be like an activities-based trip.
I love activities.
Try,
tell me I don't.
This guy, if he does more than 15 minutes of walking, he just starts complaining.
Bollocks. I go, Jim, I'm like, look at me. I'm a big guy now.
We went to Hawaii anyways. We had an amazing time. We did lots of different activities.
Yeah, it was very fun.
And the one time, right, I seen it. So Gib is one of those people that like you can wind up like really as much as you want. Like I've wound you up like
you can't wind me up
so many times. Never. Okay, but
that's very true.
The difference is, right, there was this one thing, and what we would always do. There was this like inside joke between everyone is that we always always made Gib get in the middle of the car. Okay.
Hold. I love the middle usually because I get car sick, but this car was very small.
Yes, it was a tight squeeze.
Oh, he always wants to sit in the fucking middle, man.
No. So which he usually doesn't mind, but every time we would force Gib to be in the middle, and because it eventually gets to a point. No, he does, but not in a car.
Not when I'm squeezed like this.
It's a tiny car.
Yeah, their shoulders are above me, and I'm the biggest on.
Yeah. So anyways, we had this inside joke that we just kept putting Gib in the middle, and we'd always find a way to finesse Gib and get him into the middle.
It's because he's a nice
and
guy.
it came to the final night, okay? Or like the second final night, something like that, and we just finished a really nice meal. And unfortunately, Gib had been losing card roulette 2 nights in a row. To people that don't know what card roulette is, you all put your card in the middle of the dinner table, and the waitress or the waiter picks a card, and you have to pay for the entire bill. Gib managed to lose 2 nights in a row. We're thinking $500 to $1,000 it would have been for both those nights, right? Anyways, we try and finesse Gib one last time, get him in the middle of the seat. So we're like saying, no, Gib, get in the middle like this. And I swear to God, this man switched.
I've seen this man switch.
And I still to this day, I don't think I've seen you quite as irate as that. I'm saying there was something in your head that switched that you said, this was enough, right? And you just lost it. Everybody in that car got verbally violated differently. And I'm telling you, and then guess what? The rest of the ride home was just dead silent. Nobody said a word. It was so awkward, bro.
We went to the meal. I remember Freezy's opposite me.
Yeah.
He sat there. I'm looking through him. I'm not looking.
He was so pissed.
I'm looking past his shoulder.
Yeah.
And this is how we were sat.
Yeah.
We were sat the whole time. No talking. We went home, and then we were peaceful afterwards.
Yeah, we were peaceful. It just took a minute. But do you know that and now everybody listening will have had that moment where there's a friend and the friend has just lost it a little bit, and there is probably about an hour or 2 hours where just nothing gets said, but everybody around knows just how fucking awkward it is. And we had that moment. But that Hawaii trip was filled with some absolute gems. We talked about like the Theo and Will scenario. That was fucking hilarious as well, wasn't it? Not only that, but we also found out that Gib has a fear of heights. Right.
Really? You lived at like 30 floors up?
Yeah, no. So I've done skydiving. I've done skydiving like 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I never liked, like when I landed, I just didn't like it. Yeah. Like,
so you just kept doing it anyway?
No, I just wanted to know because I didn't understand why I didn't like it. Like my ears would pop, and then I remember I was on this one rock.
This is in Hawaii, so we went up on a cliff.
Yeah, Black Rock Beach.
Yeah.
I climbed this rock. I see kids are doing this shit.
No, we're talking like 9-year-old kids are jumping off this cliff.
They were shouting, "Wee!" Wee! I'm on top of this rock, bro.
Yeah.
And my legs are going wobble, 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 wobble. I'm wearing my orange Calvin Klein swim shorts.
Oh, those are good.
We're all on the beach waiting for Gib.
So, bro, there's a line now. I'm still on the edge. I don't want to go. But I said, do it. Shit.
How big was the jump though? How big was the jump in feet? Probably. What would you say?
I would say like 20 meters, 10 meters. No, not 20 meters. That's already 10 meters. Yeah. Not even. Not even, bro. Not even 10 meters.
So here it
10
comes.
meters is quite
here it comes. I hear the beach go 3. No. 2. Oh no. 1. I didn't jump.
He didn't jump.
Wait. So did you even end up doing the jump?
Wait.
It took like 45 minutes.
Yeah, I was going to say, bro, he was at the front of this cliff, right, for, about 45 minutes. And at the time, everyone underneath is like, it's okay, you can do it. Like, super patronizing. You know that patronizing? They're like, come on, you can do it. It's only a quick jump. Like, look, it's so deep down here.
Gibbo,
like,
you
into the water.
Sparking everyone out, fella.
Anyways, and he's there and he's like, I can't do it. There was like 3 or 4 fake outs where he went back and forth. Anyways, the final moment came where the whole beach, bro, imagine you're in Hawaii, the whole beach is screaming, orange shorts, shorts.
Oh my God.
Chanting, bro, there's 100 people on this beach all chanting orange shorts, right?
That pressure sounds mad.
I fucking did it.
Yes.
After about 3 9-year-old girls had gone just before him, he did that. Anyways, that it doesn't end there. We finished it and everyone's clapping, woo, like this. Right, it must have felt so condescending to Gib.
Next morning, we're going for a coffee.
Yeah.
A woman approaches me. I'm like, wow. She approaches me and said, oh my God. I was like, hello. And she's like, oh my God, you're orange shorts. And yeah. So I'm getting gas. I'm like, yeah, I am orange shorts. You were so brave.
Hand on the shoulder.
Hand on the
you are
shoulder.
so
patronizing. My soul fell in. My soul fell in.
That was funny.
Gibbo, you know when you had to do that card roulette, there was a time where I texted Gibbo once and Donnie's fallen out with me for a week over this. So I've texted him like a very normal message, asked him a question.
I aired it.
And he completely aired it. I was like, why is he airing me? It turns out that Gibbo was playing a game of card roulette where everyone puts their phone in the middle of a table and the first person to pick up their phone loses and pays for the entire meal.
This was on the Hawaii
So
trip.
I had no idea. I've gone and text Gibbo a question asking him something, just seeing how he is. He's picked up his phone, looked at it, and I've caused him to lose. And for a week, this Donnie was so angry at me. I was like, Gib, I've done nothing for that.
Well, we're all sat there in Hawaii, and this was the most expensive restaurant we'd been to at the time. We'd all had our phones in the middle.
And the meal was meant to be free.
Yes.
There's a Will and E said, thank you, all you boys, for doing the video. But if any one of you boys pick up the phone,
I'll give you idiot.
You're splitting the bill.
How the fuck was I meant to know? I was like, why is this guy so angry at me right now?
Everyone's having a good time. Everyone's talking.
Vibing.
Ding.
I
look at my phone. I look across. I've just lost.
Everyone's creasing,
Oh
crying because.
my god, it's so funny as well because it's me.
And it was Will was obviously the most excited because finally he didn't have to pay for the entire bill. It was supposed to be his treat to the boys, and Gibbo had to end up spending like $500.
That was so funny though because I remember thinking like to myself like, why? I honestly thought I'd like done him wrong or something, and I was like texting people like, yo, is Ali pissed at me? Because his Donnie had aired me, and he was
very
like,
angry.
nah, this guy's angry. And then he gets back from his holiday, and I'm like, Gib, you're fucking airing me. And he's like, you little fucker. I was playing card roulette, and your text cost me so much money. And I was like, bro, it was so funny though.
All right, well, Gib, what we like to do on this particular podcast, we'll wrap it up here.
This is going to be a shit show, by the way.
Is at the end we do something called relationship advice. Okay. So fans send in their problems that they've got in relationships.
This will be a shit show. I'll give great advice.
A man of your experience, fella.
I will give great advice.
Yes,
Listen to this advice, twat.
Exactly. Here we go.
Okay.
So also what we do is it's all anonymous for obvious reasons. So what we ask is that you could potentially give us a fake name for this person. Now, BTS Alex sends them in, and today, for whatever reason, he's decided to crop the username. So I don't know if it's a guy or a girl. Every week he manages to fuck something up. And this week it's this. So this is a fella's name. Give us a fella's name. Anyone.
A fella's name. Tyson.
Sorry,
no.
I like that. No. Tyson's good.
good.
Here we go. Hello, fellas. Absolutely love the pod. But to get straight to it, I'm kind of seeing this girl who I want to pork bad. Okay?
Nice.
The sexual attraction is real. How do I make the first move? And how do I find out if she's keen as well? Bear in mind, I have a big old hug on me, and she's quite small, so I am wary of that. That's what you said. What would you recommend the first move to be?
The first move, and always the
Here
first
we go,
move
guys.
is you ask for the Father's blessing.
What the fuck is
You
wrong?
ask for the Father's blessing.
Yes.
You don't speak to the girl.
No.
You go straight to the father.
So
Keep it 100% halal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So would you say, may I pork your daughter? Actually, wait, no, that's
No,
that's
no,
you
no,
definitely
That's
would not say. You
not
definitely
allowed.
wouldn't say
Yeah.
pork. You would say
all of this is
We don't do that.
completely.
So how would you approach the father? How does that conversation
halal meat scepter.
no,
No, yeah.
How does the conversation with the father go?
You go, hello, sir.
Yes.
I have an interest in your young, lovely daughter.
Yeah.
What do you think of
Me
me
and
and her? Can I get your blessing?
And then he goes, "Fuck off, you little dweeb." What happens then?
You headbutt him and leave.
Okay, all right. We'll take that right. Next one that we've got is another fella. His name is
Maxwell.
Maxwell. Right, Maxwell. Here, go ahead. Read that one out for us, Chip.
Shout out to Max Place Gym. Okay. Hey, lads. Love the pod. Thank you very much. Broke up with long-term girlfriend 6 months ago, but with lockdown, I haven't been able to go out and talk to girls. I have been going out recently talking to girls. Well, this has not really made sense. I've been going out recently talking to girls, and I am able to chat away, but can't close for the life of me. Any tips on sealing the deal would be greatly appreciated. So essentially, this Donnie goes out.
Yeah.
He gets into, he's going to bars, whatever, outdoor bars.
Chirps and birds.
Chirps and birds, talking to him, but he is struggling to close. Now, master closer yourself, Gibbo, big Gibber, 7-figure Gibber, talk to us.
What's the move? He's
here?
struggling to secure the girl at the end of the night. He's doing all the chat. He's getting the right ways. But when it comes to it, when Mr. Brightside is playing and the club is closing and he can't get him home, what's the move?
We need the money man advice
in the middle of the bar in the club.
Yes.
Yeah. You're getting one knee.
Yeah.
No.
Will you marry me?
Gibbo.
It's married.
Gibbo.
Will you marry me?
Now I know why you've dedicated your life to fighting.
You say, will you marry me? And then you see her answer there and then.
And you see an answer. And if she says yes, then you secure the bag. And if not, okay. Let's move on to the next one. This Felita's name.
I'm gone blank.
Jasmine?
Jasmine.
Yeah, Jasmine.
Okay, we'll go with Jasmine. Here we go. I have a serious relationship with my current boyfriend, but I still think about my first love. I wouldn't say I still have feelings about him, but I often think about him.
Ooh.
So this Felita Jasmine, she's in a relationship. Yeah. She's got a boyfriend, but she can't stop thinking about the first fella she fell in love with a while back.
Okay.
What do you think about that situation, and what would you say to her as advice?
You tell your boyfriend.
No. You
tell your boyfriend.
Don't.
You tell your boyfriend. No, you follow your dreams, woman. He's your first love, and nothing will ever change that. You tell her. You tell him.
The thing is,
you tell him.
Sometimes
I'm only here because you're here to fill a void in my heart. Yeah, I'm breaking up with you, and I'm chasing my first love, Tyson.
Oh my God, Gibbo!
You go for Tyson. You go for Tyson. You follow your true love. He's your only love. He's your only love. You'll never find love past Tyson.
I think the only relationship that we've actually fixed on this entire podcast was Olivia Neal's.
Yes, it's so true.
We got John back. I was on John's Insta the other day. We're getting tagged with people are tagging John on our comments.
Oh, you guys are legends.
I like it. Look, John looking decent. He's looking sharp. He's looking John's
good.
got 40k on Insta, I think. If it's the right John.
Sorry, that's more nice.
Donnie's built different.
Here we go. Okay, we've got another one. This fella, his name is... Go on. Simon. Oh my God, it is actually Simon. Sorry. I've been dating this girl for 3 months and we've not yet done the deed.
Ooh.
Yeah, she wants to, but she wants her friend to be involved.
Hey?
Brackets threesome. Issue is the person's a bloke.
That is what?
So her friend is a guy, and that ain't happening. What do I do?
That sounds like
that's crazy, isn't it?
Let me see the account. Let me see the picture of the account. Right, it's a fucking Bitmoji from Snapchat. Alex, this has got to be bollocks.
Yeah, look, we're not even answering that one. There's no way we're answering.
That is outrageous.
You run for the hills.
You run for the hills.
He's got a call. It could be a PPI claim.
Yeah, thank you.
What would you do, Chippo?
Honestly, in that situation, so he's a guy, right? Seeing a bird for 3 months.
Yeah.
And he said the girl won't sleep with him unless they all sleep together and the other person is a guy. And it's a Bitmoji Snapchat image.
What would you do?
So I think we've all figured out. Well, for a start, wouldn't talk to anyone with a Bitmoji as an Instagram picture. And then secondly, I'd get involved in that. Definitely.
You get involved.
Two guys, fucking one missus. As long as she's decent, then I'm there. Me and you, brother. It could be me and you, brother. It could be me and you.
Stop. All right, here we go. Okay, so let's do...
We're virgins, fella.
All right, here we go. Next up, we've got is... Okay, please keep this anonymous. Felita. We need a Felita's name.
Felita. Her name is... Mary.
Wow. Okay. Mary did have a little lamb. She said, please keep this anonymous. But as a woman, I have a big fear of being on top. What do guys think about that? And do guys even like that?
Wait, she has a big fear of being on top.
These are very sexual questions now happening.
It's a relationship.
It's fine. I'll give the on top advice.
Okay.
Lad. Find Jesus.
Find Jesus. What would you say, Chip?
Look, young people are here and they want to hear our advice.
Yeah. Okay. No. What's your advice to her then?
So her question was, just double check that again. She struggles with being on top. She got a big fear of it. What do you guys think during that? What do you guys like?
She might be a bit insecure about being on top.
Yeah, that's fine. Here's what you go do.
Yeah.
Okay. You go load up the Pornhub. Okay. PH. Okay, you go load that up, you go watch a couple videos, and you learn the technique. Yeah. Okay, then you practice on a pillow. Okay. Don't ask how I know. I know. Okay, right. I've been there and I know. Anyway, you
practice on a pillow?
Listen, fella, what's done is done.
Okay.
Anyway, Gibbo's looking like he's...
Don't worry, Gib, we're only using this angle here.
Anyway, this angle here. Anyway, so, yeah, go and practice on a pillow. If you want, you fucking draw a face on that pillow, girl. If it helps, experience, you know. And what you're doing is you're looking at the pillow. You're caressing the
hips
pillow.
are moving.
But the hips...
Cheese,
They're
yeah,
moving,
Chip's hitting that different. So, I mean, what I think is, look, from a guy's point of view, you got to like being on top is just part and
it's just part
of sex,
and parcel.
You know?
I actually don't like. I rate it a little bit, but it's okay. But I like to be in control.
Yeah.
So I'll do. You know when they're like you'll grab them and they're on top and you're just like, let me just do.
Let me do my thing.
Let me do the work.
Do you know what? I'm the same. Like even though you're on the. I'll put in the work.
Yeah, so I'll put the pressure down onto my feet at the bottom of the bed, and I'll start moving them hips. And I swear to God, these hips, they build different. Shakira is fucking jealous.
Look, so our advice to you is just go for it. Send it. If you are thinking about it too much, you'll be moving stiff. It's not right in the head. Enjoy it. Guys, enjoy it. Don't be ashamed. Get involved. Get in the mixer. Right, last one. Here we go. Ready, Chip?
Hallie looks fucking scarred, but anyway.
All right, here we go. Last one. Here we go. We're going to need a fella's name.
Michael.
Right, okay, Michael said, what's up, fellas? I'm from New York.
I didn't think I'd be in a relationship with sexual contact.
It's part of the podcast every time.
It's something I clearly advocate for.
You're doing a great job.
Here we go. Last one. He's been dating this girl for 4 years, but I keep thinking about porking other girls, right? And try new things since she is super busy as she's going to nursing school. So I guess that's at uni. Should I leave and follow the feeling to go and experience? Essentially, this person wants to know, do they need to go through a hoe phase? Or not.
How old are they?
Repeat that again. Does he have a bird that he like?
Yeah, so he's been dating this chick for 4 years. So it's a girlfriend. He's got himself a girl. I don't know why he hasn't just said it like that, but he's got this girlfriend for 4 years. But in his head, he's thinking, maybe the grass is greener on the other side.
He don't like his girlfriend.
Really?
He don't like his girlfriend.
You don't? Yeah, I'm with Chip. I'm with Gib on
He
this.
doesn't like his girlfriend. Then.
Yeah, I think I agree. I think,
about his girlfriend. But if he's thinking like that, you don't like his girlfriend.
You don't like his girlfriend?
Did he say how old he was?
Spit in her face and tell her.
Oh, no.
Spit in her face? I wouldn't recommend spitting in her face because by the
No, but clearly you don't respect her.
Yeah.
If he's going to message you that, you don't respect her, clearly.
Yeah.
He don't even know you lot, and he's saying that he's thinking about this. So you don't respect her, so you might as well spit in her face.
Yeah, it's a metaphor.
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't spit in her face.
He might as well.
No,
but it's a metaphor, right? It's a metaphor, isn't it, guys?
He's telling you two, strangers.
Yes.
Yeah, strangers. That
anonymously.
That he doesn't rate his girlfriend and he wants to go explore
other options.
Yeah, the cuisine out there.
Yeah.
So hypothetically, spit in her face because that's how you truly feel.
It's disrespectful.
Yeah,
okay. So yeah, essentially, long story short, mate, you need to sack off your birds because it's quite clear that you believe the grass is greener on the other side, and the only way you're gonna actually find out is if you go and see what the grass is saying. And guess what, mate? Chances are the grass is rarely greener on the other side. But anyways, we're gonna leave you guys with that.
Did you say it's rarely greener?
Yeah, because a lot of the time you think the grass is greener on the other side, but then when you go over there, you actually find out that, I fumbled it.
You think the girl's the love of his life?
No, because he's going to do it. He's going to make his mistake, but that's the only way to learn.
Okay.
He has to go to the other side. But what he'll realize is it was an L.
I always think about the other side of the planet, though, and in Australia,
you're waffling way too much. All right, so Gib, one last question for you and you yourself. Obviously, we want to wish you all the best with your fight coming up. You're heading over to Miami on the 12th of June. That fight is happening. It wouldn't be right if me and Chip didn't ask you this very important question.
Yes, this question we've been waiting. What's the question?
Okay, the question is, can we get a prediction for your fight versus Taylor Holder?
Yes.
We need that prediction now.
Baby. What's happening?
And I don't want I'm going to knock him out in 5 seconds. I want a genuine
serious
prediction. Come on, Gib.
I'm going to out-experience this, Donnie.
Yes.
Yep.
The winning shot will be a right hand on the chin.
Yeah, baby.
Okay.
I like that.
And that is the fight prediction.
I'm happy with that.
No round?
That's all.
That's all.
Round one.
Round one? You're going to do it to me in round one?
Round one. It'll be a right hand.
Okay, can I give you my fight prediction for how your fight goes? Okay, I think, you are going to TKO him in the final round. At the moment, how many rounds we got? 5 rounds.
5 twos.
5 rounds of 2 minutes. I think you're actually going to take him all the way to the 5th round. if you haven't TKO'd or like the referee said enough, I don't think you will knock him out personally.
He will crumble under the power.
But I think the relentless.
I can clean and press him.
Yeah.
Do you know what clean and press is? I can lift weight off the floor over my head. I can lift his body weight.
Okay.
If I wanted to, I could throw him out of the ring. But this is boxing.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my full power. Something that he doesn't know. He used to eat salads.
Yes.
He eats salads. He's one of this TikTok Calvin Klein models.
Yeah.
Yeah. He will crumble under my power.
He is very good looking.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
Okay.
It took a long time. Highlights, veneers, suntan, and the tanning booth. It took him a long time. He was an ugly boy.
Listen,
when he was younger.
he's a good looking
I'm gonna
guy,
batter him. He's inexperienced. He's yet to feel fight day.
I reckon third, fourth round. I think you smother him.
He's yet to feel fight day.
Yep.
Once he comes in the ring, he will feel the pressure and the crumble, and he will fall.
The apple crumble, which is actually a dessert.
I quite like an apple crumble. Anyways, no, look. I agree. I think everything will get to him. You'll smother him late in the rounds. Your gas tank is unmatched. And I look forward to seeing it. I will unfortunately be watching it from home, but due to COVID and everything that's going on, it's the only way for us to watch it. But the whole of the UK is behind you. You know that.
Yes.
And I cannot wait to see you do the business on June 12th. I'm super excited for that. And I'm excited just in general to watch the entire card. Look, it's TikTokers versus YouTube. I'm excited to just see what happens. It's going to be a spectacle. There's going to be lots of people watching. And I know, Gib, if you turn up just like that, you're going to do the business. So once again, really appreciate you coming on this podcast.
Thank you for having me on.
The fellas appreciate you being on.
No problem.
And our fans have been asking for a long time to have you on this podcast. So we appreciate you taking the time out. And I'm sure after this, you're probably going to go recover, get ready for some more training throughout the weeks. So enjoy, mate. Have fun.
Yes.
Thank you.
Get out to Miami, fella, and do us proud.
And what is that, Chip? How does this end? What do they need to do? Tell them.
If you're listening on Spotify right now, you can come and follow the fellas on YouTube. Subscribe to us. Turn on that notification bell. Also, don't forget that the first episode and possibly the second episode of the Fellas Mysteries will be out right now.
Yes.
50k plus subs on there. The first video is on over 100,000 views, and the feedback has been incredible. So we can't thank you enough for that. Make sure to subscribe to that. That is going to be in the YouTube description.
Of course.
From myself and Cal here, and our guest AnEsonGib. We thank you so much for watching.
We'll see you guys in a bit.
Episode. Goodbye.
Bye bye.